This a LP. This a LP. This a LP.
All right. What is going on, everybody? We are live for the very last finale game in the regular season. The Washington football team at the Philadelphia Eagles. What is going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's having a good day. What's going on, Susan Thursday? What's going on, meteorologist Isaiah Fields, JT, Liston, Tyler, Plushy, Keith Mack, How's everybody doing? Hey, I need my moderators to follow the rules as well. How's it going, Liston? How's it going, Outlaw Collins Jr.? Let me kind of get myself a little situated here. Wow. Seattle comes up with a 3-point win. Jeez Louise. All right. Green Bay clinches a first-round bye with the win. Oh, wow. MVS dropped a second touchdown. Trubisky bombs it down. Got it to Mooney. Did no one like my joke? What's going on, Shirley Channel? What's going on, Mr. Beck? What's going on, Jacob Frederick? What was your joke, Plushy? What's going on, Eric Fleming? What's going on, Michael Collins? Idols? What's going on? Brown 6, how's it going? Eric Fleming, Michael Collins, Eric, how's everybody doing? The Rams did. So my Arizona Cardinals are eliminated from the playoffs. And the Chicago Bears are in the playoffs. Trox, my moonshine apparently worked. What's up, Mr. Jolly Nico? What happened to the Steelers? They locked in the third overall, the third seed. I mean, we knew that they were going to win just due to the fact of it didn't matter if they won or lost. We kind of knew that they were going to get the third seed, and there was no Big Ben Roethlisberger. Quarterback play was trash. If the Broncos versus Raiders were two animal fight, it would be two mice taking cheap shots at each other. What's going on, William? What's up, Mr. Taco? I'm a Washington football team fan. My Cowboys are out of the playoffs as well. So Packers will play either the Washington or Giants or the Rams. They play the lowest seed. It's going to be Saints versus Bears, Rams versus Seahawks. Buccaneers will play either the Washington football team or the New York Giants. Hey, what's going on, Brad? See you later, Trox. All right, Brad, you have a blessed night, brother. Tomorrow we'll be probably on for some NBA basketball. Tuesday we got the Heisman Trophy ceremony, followed by some NBA basketball as well. There was 96 touchdowns this Sunday. Wow. Holy Toledo, that's a lot. Wildflower Gang says Washington. What's going on, Ordinary Pete? Eric Fleming? Linda, how's it going? We just don't want to talk about the Chiefs game today. I mean, but you guys locked up the first overall seed. Who cares if you guys lost today, bad or not? Like, you guys locked up the top spot. You got home field advantage throughout the playoffs. You got a first round bye. You know, you're going to have a week off to where you got to, you know, get back healthy. Idol says, got to go. I subbed. Hey, appreciate that, Idols. Alex Smith is not coming back next year. Cardinals fan and Dolphins fan punching the air right now. Absolutely. And you know what's so crazy? One win that Arizona needed. You know what game that was? Shout out to the Gridiron Blitz for it. When they lost to the Hakuna Matatas. They lost to the Hakuna Matatas, I believe it was week 3. And that cost them their playoff game. So we're all going to be singing Hakuna Matata. Looks like we're eliminated. Hakuna Matata. It seems like that's the trend. Each and every single year. Hakuna Matata. Oh, we're probably trying to get a top 6 pick. Hold on a second. I was asked a question. Who is all in the playoffs in the NFL? All right, so we are going to be waiting on this game to find out who is in. It's going to be between the Giants and Washington for the number 4th spot. But right now for the NFC, it is the Packers clinch home field advantage and the bye, followed by the Saints, the Seahawks, the Bucks, the Rams, and the Bears. And for the AFC, we got the Chiefs home field advantage throughout, plus the first round bye, followed by the Bills, the Steelers, the Colts, the Ravens, the Browns, and the Titans. Titans are the 7th seed. Browns are the 6th seed. Ravens are the 5th. Colts are the 4th. Steelers 3rd. 2nd is the Bills, and number 1 spot is the Chiefs. And for the NFC, the Packers are number 1. 2 is Saints. 3 is Seahawks. 4 will either be Washington or New York. Then 5th is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. 6th is the Rams. And 7th is the Bears. Hey, appreciate that, Kenneth Napier. Oh, it looks like this is from the last stream. But Washington wins. They win the division and the and get in the playoffs. When they're in and the division title, lose, and the New York Giants are in and the division title. I hope the Browns go all the way. Hey, that would be pretty awesome. What's going on, Miss Johnson? Hey, Trucks, the Titans won their division and they're number 4. Hey, shout out to Derrick Henry. Speaking of the Titans, got 2,000 yards. Barry, the GOAT Sanders, did tweet him, wishing him a congratulations. Trucks, who's your favorite team? Mine is the number 1 is Detroit Lions. Number 2 is the Arizona Cardinals. And number 3 is the Pittsburgh Steelers. I call the Detroit Lions the Detroit Simbas. What's going on, Brooks 1? What's going on, Jose Marissa Cal? Hopefully I said your name correctly. Says Eagles fly. Yeah, in the playoffs, my team is the Steelers. But I'm glad we beat the only one and out of that is the Steelers. I thought Dallas is in the playoffs. No, Dallas got eliminated. They lost their game today. Plus, she says, I think the Chargers should have gotten a playoff spot, especially only losing to the Chiefs by 1 touchdown in week 2. What's going on, Marty Mark? Washington is winning. Hey, bro, remember me again? I'm here every time. Absolutely, soccer. Let's go Steelers, says Brooks Ones. Cody Johnson says Miami Dolphins had a good season. Absolutely. I say the Chiefs versus Browns in the Super Bowl, says Shirley. Dominic Bullock says, what's up, Trucks? Sorry I'm late, man. It's all good. What's going on, Brian Owenby says, hail to the Washington football team. 2K Henry says, Tyler. Tracy Love, what's going on? Says, now we know why Green Bay got rid of Mike McCarthy. Let's go Washington, says Eric. King Henry is better than... Oh, stop. Stop, Tyler. No. Barry Sanders is the GOAT. Josh Allen for MVP. I could see that. How you feeling about the Cardinals next year? As long as they have a good draft, I think that they'll bounce back. They'll have kind of like a Buffalo Bills-esque type comeback. What's up, John Ortiz? What's going on, Paul Smiglick? Whoever wins this game, they face the Buccaneers. Absolutely. Let's go Eagles, says William. What's up, Truck? Sorry I'm late. You already said that, but appreciate that, Dominic. My buddy Joe Benchy or Bocce is an Eagles bro, says Jacob. What's going on, Miss? Says, hey. Let's go for a good game. Who dat? Absolutely. LOL, Tyler hitting button. Will the Cardinals have Fitzgerald next year? We will find out. That is a multi-million-dollar question. How about the end of that Raiders game, though? I actually missed that. I had to reset my computer. And it knocked out my TV. What's going on, Renee? Says, love your live streams. Love the show. Good luck to your Steelers. Hey, appreciate that, Renee. What's going on, Bill Still? I'm rooting for Philly football team. 2K Henry, when you say my name is Brooks Oness, not Brooks Oneness. Oh, because it looked like Brooks Ones. But it's Brooks Oness. I'll try to remember that, brother. Sorry about botching your name. So going on, Clara, Tracy Love, Jake Dallas, Jacob Solcombe, Macy, how's it going? Alan. What's going on, Jorge? My money's on Washington because I don't want the Giants to win their division. What's up, Bonnie? I need Eagles to win because I have a big bet on them. Did Arizona win? No, Arizona lost. Alan says if the Eagles win and the Skins lose, I will die laughing because that means the Giants will make the playoffs. Big Stink Jake says, what's up? Let's go Steelers. Absolutely. What's going on? John Summers says, I hope the Washington wins tonight. When playoffs start, a new season starts. No matter what the team's record is, let's go Washington. Absolutely. What's going on, Eric? All right, hold on. We got Carrie Underwood on. Hold on. What's going on, Chris? What's going on, Dyshawn Miller? Let's go. Good game. No Jerry World refs. Marty, I am LOL. I also have $900 on Washington. Hey, what's going on, Eric Brenner? How's it going, brother? All right, Washington is taking the field. Hey, appreciate that, Eric. Welcome to the family. Hey, appreciate that, Mr. Smith.
Forced to make a name change
we
after
are
87
back.
years. Major ownership turmoil. Their head coach
Rick
undergoing
Ona says,
cancer treatment
I also have
for 2
a
months
YouTube
in the
chase.
middle of a pandemic, and their presumptive future franchise quarterback released last week.
Hey,
Apart from that,
Julian
not a lot
Dover here.
going on
What's
there,
going on?
But they win tonight, Chris. They're in the playoffs. How do they get it done?
Well, they have a tremendous defense. We know about that. Chase Young out there with that outstanding defensive line. But I really feel
Jalen
like
Hurts.
tonight about
Says
Alex
Shirley.
Smith and the offense. They have to get off
Absolutely,
to a faster
got a cold
start
beer.
than what
Definitely
they've
need one
done
after
so
the
far
Steelers
during
and the
season.
Cardinals lost
The good
today.
news is they do get Terry
Hey,
McLaurin,
Kelly
and he's
Gardner,
their
what's
best weapon
going
back.
on, brother?
For Philadelphia, win or lose, it's the end
Did
of
Green
the
Bay
season.
win
So
today,
what's at
says
stake
Paul
for these
Smiglet?
guys?
Yes,
Well, I
they
keep hearing that
did.
the Eagles have nothing to play for, and I just don't buy it. Don't tell that to Jalen Hurts, who's out
But
here
it
trying to
didn't
win
matter
a job,
if
right?
the
He started 3
Cardinals
games already
lost,
for the Eagles.
regardless
over
of that
400
game,
yards
the
of offense. In
Bears
each of
were
those
in,
3
and
games,
that's exactly
he
what
is
happened.
the featured attraction.
Shout out to the Detroit
Does
Lions
Washington go to
for
the playoffs,
technically
or do the
eliminating
Eagles give the
the
Giants
Cardinals.
a big gift? Answers next on Sunday Night Football.
Does Washington have a team name? Yeah, the football team. It's called the Washington Football Team. That is their
Fishing
name.
with my favorite first mate has become a father-son tradition. And with my all-new Chevy Trailblazer, we can bring
Oh,
everything
man.
needed to catch the big one. Its available two-tone roof stands apart from other SUVs, and its versatile cargo management system
Hey,
can
what's
even
going on,
fit
Gary
my
Thomas?
dad's lucky rod and reel. When it comes to time with my son, plus my Trailblazer, I'm hooked.
But
Recent
yeah,
all-new
they
2021
totally had
Trailblazer 1LT for
a
just
genius
$199 a month.
moment
Put it
and
in
called
D and see
themselves
why
the
Chevy
Washington
drives the
football
Motor City.
team.
Things have been a little different at 1101 Russell Street this year, but trust us, 1101 Russell is
I'll
better
get a
than
beer
ever.
and drink to
Because
all
this
the
one
sad
has a
Cowboys
stepdad
fans,
breakfast
says
buffet.
Isaiah Fields.
This one has heated seats. This one has a
I
mile
love
high
when you're
cheering
live.
section.
Hey, appreciate that, Gary.
And this one's open
Love
all
seeing
night
all you guys
long.
here.
So even if we can't all be at 1101 Russell,
Carrie
we can
Underwood
still
is my
put the
wife,
home
but she
in
doesn't
home
know
team.
it yet. A fact.
Some see a grilled cheese sandwich and ask why. I see a new kitchen with a grill and ask why not.
Yeah.
What's going on,
I need a
Avery
house with a
Yager?
different view.
Hopefully I
At
said your
US
name
Bank, our
correctly.
people
Says
are
hello.
dedicated to turning your new inspiration into your next pursuit.
Shop the rain help, stop raining. Or stop the rain help, stop raining.
Bud Light Seltzer, 5-step filtration for great taste.
Shout out to the inventors. Not the ones living in the
Michael
annals
Bauer
of
says,
history,
let's go Eagles.
but those who took an old
Cowboys
way
coming out
and
strong
made it
next
better.
season.
Like Stephanie from CarMax. She suggested
I can
test
see
drive
that. I
should
mean,
last
24 hours.
I'm not gonna
or
judge
the rock stars who figured out how to
the
put
Cowboys
a whole lot
for
right
at
there in your
least
living room.
two
So you
more
can shop
seasons.
online, in store, or both. Because sometimes the way
What's
it
going
is
on,
isn't good
Tom
enough.
Matthews?
The way
What's
it
going
should
on,
be.
Cardinals kid?
CarMax.
Did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance?
Oh, snap. That's what you guys are talking about. Hold on. In the words of the one great cartoon. No. Yep. Hold on. Let's time this up real quick. No. Yeah. Well, I might have to edit this chat. Hold on, let me see something. Let me see something. And hey, we're still good. All right, let's go. All right, hold on. Let me charge my phone. All right. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Beck? Yeah, I totally dropped the ball with that one. What's going on, Ashley? What's going on? Cowboys just need one trade, Jerry.
Interested spectators tonight after beating Dallas
go.
earlier. The Cowboys had a chance to take the lead late in the game when Xavier
Cannot
McKinney
believe
picked
the
off
Giants
Andy
beat the
Dalton in the end
Cowboys.
zone. But a Wayne Gallman fumble put things in doubt for several minutes until possession
They
was
won
given to New York,
23 to
sealing
19.
the win. I spoke with Giants safety Logan Ryan after the game, and he told me his team has stuck together through so much this
Going on,
season, and
Hefe?
he believes they're the best team to represent the NFC East in the
What's up,
playoffs,
Clinton?
noting they did sweep Washington this season. But the Giants only advance if Philadelphia wins tonight. So Ryan's going to
What's
be
up,
watching
Shane?
the game with his family
Oliver?
at his parents' home in South Jersey and cheering hard for Philadelphia. Heck, he already
up, Playboy
texted Tom
Brian?
Brady saying, "See you next weekend," with a smile emoji.
I actually won
But
big
Alan,
on the
Philadelphia's
Giants
gonna win
victory.
tonight. They've gotta
Hey,
overcome
shout out to
a
you,
slew
William.
of injuries.
For sure, Michelle, and the Giants won't be happy to see that list right there. You've got 10 guys, 10 starters
Need their
inactive
trucks,
tonight.
is
The
there
bottom
it?
two, Mills and Roby Coleman, just went on the
Because the Chiefs'
COVID
backup
list.
quarterback sucks.
So there is Carson
Don't fail
Wentz.
us
He's
now,
not even
Trucks.
in uniform
Hey, I
tonight.
got you guys.
He, of course, is the
Hey,
Philadelphia
what's going on,
quarterback
Murphy?
with the gargantuan contract. But, of course, this year on the bench now, Jalen Hurts has taken over. and he won't even be available. Wentz won't. For duty tonight, Nate Sudfeld is the backup.
All right, Dustin Hopkins set to kick to Philly. Philly will have the ball first.
Jason Huntley back to receive the kick.
Hey, J.L. Grogan, what's going on, brother?
For Philadelphia is underway and starts with a touchback.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 25.
So Hurts took over 3 games ago. Played very well against New Orleans in a big upset. His numbers: 6 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Jalen Hurts has 989 yards, 6 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 220
yards through the
rushing,
air,
and a touchdown.
Turnovers against Dallas late in the game. So the kid who started
all right,
in
here
Alabama
we
and
go.
then spent his final year at Oklahoma, looking at Chase Young and that Washington defense.
All right, it's going to be an empty backfield.
Who were all first-round
Hurts
draft
in the
picks.
shotgun.
Spread it out. It's a 4-man rush.
Hurts
is gonna go deep
throws,
on the first play
and
of the
that's
night.
incomplete, intended for Scott.
Boston Scott, who will be their primary running back because Miles Sanders is inactive. Let's take a look.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Hold on, what happened?
And that's a record you don't want to have to share. Fulgham just limped off after the first play as if they needed another issue. It's 2nd down and 10. Keep it on the ground with Hurts, and he slides to a stop after a gain of a couple, and a flag is down.
Hold on a second.
Going to be a hold.
There's a flag on the play.
Or, well, we'll just wait for.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense, number 55. 15-yard penalty from the end of the play, automatic first down.
Ron Torber tells us it is number 55, Cole Holcomb.
Yeah, and you're going to see Hurts just as he starts to slide. Holcomb is going to dive on top. He is right there. The initiation of that slide is going to protect those quarterbacks every time.
All the time. Every year now. From the 42-yard line.
What's going on, Van Wow? All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
Keep it on the ground.
Scott
going to the outside, cuts it back. Nice run
got a good run on that.
Crosses the 45 by
gonna be
Jeremy
2nd
Reeves.
down.
Now the reason Washington is even in a playoff position.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Sweat, Allen, Payne, and Young are your defensive front 4. Holcomb, Bostic, and Hudson are your linebackers. Darby, Curl, Reeves, and Fuller is your secondary. That's your Washington defense.
Corey Clement is now the running back on a 2nd down
and 4.
And this is Clement to the 50-yard line. 3rd and short for the Eagles.
And that is Scott.
Doug Peterson.
Gain
We'll
of
talk
a
a lot
couple.
about Doug. A lot of conjecture here. Will he be back or not? There's a meeting on Tuesday. Jeffrey Lurie, the owner of the team, meeting with Doug Peterson.
What's up, Clara?
We would suspect, or at least I would, and I don't know how you feel, Chris. I think he's back.
I think unquestionably he's back.
All right.
That would be to win a Super Bowl 3 years ago and then lose it during this COVID season.
What's up, Jorge?
Eagles 4-10-1 coming in. And on 3rd and short.
And that is short. No gain on that play. It's going to be 4th and 2 at midfield.
And Peterson goes for it a lot on 4th down. Will he hear?
Watch Derrn Payne here. They are so good at this just extension of their arms, gaining control of the offensive lineman in front of them, coming off and making a play. And you know, Al, it's interesting. How many times have we seen Doug Peterson going for it on 4th and short like this? But this season, it has not worked out so well for them. They've left the ball all too many times in the middle of the field.
Shout out to Rick from Eric Fleming. Rich will donate his hair as well. Hey, shout out.
By Stevens.
All right, that punt will go at the Washington 9-yard line. Hey, that is awesome. Absolutely. Salute to Rick. I wish we play the Bucks in the playoffs. Trox, you doing NBA tomorrow? I am. Washington for the W, says Brian. Eric says made his day. Hey, no, that's awesome, man. That is awesome. JT and Trox, thanks. Hey, thank you, Isaiah Fields. Jeff Wilson says, go Eagles. Mona Lee says, you guys got this? You guys can do this? First the Cat says, Buck Triads. My favorite teams are the Pistons and the Suns. Morgan Basketball says, go Eagles. Dominic Poe says, go Carrie Underwood. Woohoo! Absolutely. What's going on? Levanta Miller says, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Go Colts. Hey, appreciate that. Clara says, Eagles golfing. Go. Waleed says, Eagles go. I'm a Giants fan.
All
right,
well
here we go.
Talked about, written about a lot. Alex Smith.
What's going on,
An
Mr.
Unbelievable story.
Stradia
2 years
says,
ago,
Eagles
they're
baby.
worried about his life. They're worried about possible amputation. And here he is playing in the National Football League 2 years later. They start this drive from the 9-yard line, and Smith swings it out.
Appreciate
to
that.
Antonio Gibson.
Outlaw.
Out of bounds.
All right, here we go. That is a gain of 6. Second and
17 surgeries
4.
in 9 months. That's a procedure every 2 weeks.
You know, you just look around the National Football League this year. I never thought we'd make it to 256, and I never thought Alex Smith would be out there playing. I can remember the first time
Alex
he
Smith
went in against the
has
Rams.
1,426
and that opening hit that he
yards,
took,
4 touchdowns, 6
literally took the breath
interceptions,
out of me.
79.1 rating.
Aaron Donald jumped on his back, but he
And
got
set
up.
off.
Missed the past couple of games with a
And
calf
that
injury, but back
is,
tonight it'll be third
see if
down
it's a
and
first
one.
down.
Let's
No,
take
it's a
look at
third
that
down.
Washington.
It's going to be 3rd and 1. Gibson, McLaurin, Sims Jr., Sims, and Thomas are your skill position players. Lucas Schwitzheiser, Roluyer, Sheriff, and Moses are your offensive linemen.
Peyton
All right,
Barber
here we
is
go.
now in the
3rd and
backfield
inches.
On 3rd and inches, and they give it
That
to Barber,
is
and he will move to James.
I'm sorry, that is Peyton Barber with the first down.
Singleton makes the tackle. That Philadelphia defense.
All right, Philadelphia defense, Brandon Graham, Malik Jackson, Javon Hargrave, Vinny Curry, TJ Edwards, and Alex Singletary, or Alex Singleton. Darius Slay, Marcus Epps, Kevon Wallace, Jameson Houston, and Grayson. I don't know his last name, but
A huge issue for this
all right,
team,
here we
right
go.
on the offensive
I was
line.
a little too slow.
Well, play fake.
All right,
Swing
that
out to
is
the left
Sims.
side, and Sims, the big 6'5", 220
And that is
pounder out of
2nd
Alabama.
down. No gain
Stopped
on
by
that
Kevon
play.
Wallace, 2nd down and long.
We know about all the surgeries, also related the calf and everything else. He has a little brace on the back of that right calf. You can probably see it
Oh,
sticking
but I
through
can
the
mute
socks.
you. Bye.
And you could tell, we were watching him warm up a little bit, and you could see he's not really driving off that
All right,
back
here we
leg.
go.
He used to be a very mobile guy. You would see him running
It's
quite a
2nd
bit.
and 9.
All not so much right now.
Fullback in.
And that is
to Antonio Gibson for
Gibson.
next and no gain. we go to Michelle.
2-yard gain on that
What
play.
you're looking at on that ankle area is an ankle splint, and it helps
Gonna be
pull the
3rd
foot
and 8.
up from underneath because of those surgery. He doesn't have the strength to do that on his own, so it helps prevent drop foot. He's been wearing it all year. Yeah, you see it there. It's not small.
Now, you think about the resoluteness it took.
What's going on, Mr. Beck?
To come back.
Matt?
Even think about playing
Hey,
football.
just
Of course,
me. How's it going?
His wife and family had to sign off on it. Will he play in the future? We don't know. We asked him the other day. He doesn't
All right,
know.
3rd and 8.
3rd down and 8. Over the middle. Caught
And
by
that
McKissick,
is
looking for the first
J.D.
down and gets it
McKissick.
before
Got a
he is
first
dragged down
down.
from behind by Blake Countess. So back-to-back first downs.
Countess
for
with
Washington.
the tackle.
Anytime you come with a 4-man rush, you're going to have a running back that'll check to see if there's a blitz, and then he'll come out late.
HJD says
You just have
McCarthy's
to
on the
wonder
blacklist
how
Monday.
much this Philadelphia Eagles defense knows about what the other guys on the defense are going to be doing. I've never seen so many moving parts, so many last-second changes to a defense. And there goes McKissick out of the game.
McKissick is hurt.
No question, one of the 3 backs comes in and
all right, here we go. 1st and 10.
Gibson and Barber is the other backs. We've already seen
And
them.
that's handed off
Here goes
to Gibson.
again. Takes it out to
Gibson,
the 40-yard
good gain
line.
on that play.
Rookie out of
Gain of 6.
Memphis, number 3 draft pick. Now, Scott Turner is the offensive coordinator. They're the only team that has not scored a single point on an opening drive. This one started at their
All right,
own
2nd
9.
and 4.
Picked up a couple of
Here's
first
the
downs
end
and given to
around.
Steven Sims.
And Sims
with
still
a
on
good
his
run
feet.
into
Good
Philadelphia
gain.
territory.
Gain of 18.
And a first down out of bounds
It's going
at
to
the
be first down
44-yard
and
line.
10 at the
Pretty
Philadelphia
classic look here at all
43-yard
the
line.
different kinds of motions and looks here. You're going to get like this and a reverse, and that's what they're trying to do with Scott Turner's offense. They want to get you going and your eyes going in
Sims
multiple
Jr.
directions.
with a
And then all
nice
of a sudden,
end
they'll all
around.
come the same way and play some power football running the ball as well.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
First downs on this drive. Off the fake.
And got it to Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas still on his feet. And down at the 25-yard line.
Opening drive. Logan Thomas was
It's
drafted
going to be 1st
as a
and 10 at the
quarterback
Philadelphia
by the
25.
Arizona Cardinals, and then converted as his career went along to a tight end spot. 2 career.
All right, do have to mute it for copyrighted music.
His blocking ability, and yet as a receiver, he was just so
right, here
attractive
we go.
on the free agent market. They said, we'll teach him how to block.
1st
He's
and 10
actually
at
turned
the
into a pretty
25.
good blocker too.
A strong formation. Got it to Gibson. Gibson, no gain on that play.
The tackle there by Alex Singleton.
2nd and 10.
Second down.
Singleton with the tackle.
Halfway through.
Brandon Graham
the first
back
quarter.
in.
Good job of escaping that time by Alex Singleton. Looked like he was going to get buried and then somehow managed to get back
Hey,
into the
absolutely,
fight
just
here.
me.
Morgan Moses just barely missed what might have been a little breakout
All right, here we
run.
go. 2nd and 10. Sims in motion.
From the 25.
Alex Smith under pressure. Throws incomplete. 10 for McLaurin.
Jackson chasing Alex out of the pocket that time.
It is 3rd down
It's
and
Jim
10.
Schwartz, the defensive coordinator, who's already announced he's going to take at least a year off. That's next year, and then decide whether he wants to retire or not. We'll find out in a couple of seasons. But he's a guy who's had a couple of surgeries as well.
Yeah, he's had some health issues, and that coaching can take it out of you for sure. He's been a great coach, though, for a long time in a lot of different areas.
Hey, real talk, that is all
Detroit,
hashtag
3rd
facts.
down
Shout
and
out to Jim
10.
Schwartz.
From the 25.
All right, empty backfield.
Smith fires.
And that's
caught,
connected.
and it's
That
another
is
first down.
Sims.
And Sims will take it
And
inside the
Sims
10-yard
got it down
line,
to
and
the
Washington's
9-yard
a
line.
First down and goal. Countess makes the tackle, and that is 5 first downs on this drive.
Well, the Eagles are really a man coverage team, but now with all the injuries and all the moving parts on the back end, you get the feeling that they're kind of playing a little softer, a little more off. They got torched by the Dallas Cowboys a week ago, and so they're just trying to do anything they can to try and slow down this Washington attack.
All right, here we go. 1st and goal, and there's a flag.
Looked like Raekwon Williams may have been the guy who came across. Ron Torbert.
Encroachment. Defense, number 61. Half the distance to the goal. It's first down.
Wow, all the way down to the 4-yard line.
Oh, my God.
So just inside the 5 now, and a first and goal.
And you just think about the emotions.
All right, here we
of
go.
these two men.
First
Of course,
and
Doug
goal.
Peterson, Super Bowl champion just a few years ago, and
It's at the
Rivera
4-yard
on the
line.
other side, going through everything he went through with the cancer treatments this year. And now with a chance to win the division.
And it's handed off. Oh, my goodness.
Spins around.
Oh, no, he loses yards.
Trouble on the handoff
Down
that
at
time.
the 10.
Hargrave chased
It's going to
him
be
down.
second goal at the
Second down and
10-yard
goal.
line.
The one guy on the Philadelphia Eagles I think has had a
Hey,
very good
appreciate
season,
that, Brooks.
though, is Javon Hargrave. You'll
Go
see
on,
him
Jacob
sort
Carr.
of penetrate through and then work his way back out on that outside zone run and literally just outrun the running back Antonio Gibson to the edge. That's something you don't
All right, here we
often
go.
see, a backdoor
Second
play
and
like
goal.
that out of a defensive tackle.
That was a loss of 6. Smith now to the outside.
And got
That's
it
brought
down
going
at the
5-yard line.
5.
Kane
That is Sims.
Tackled by Rudy Ford. So third down and goal.
It looks like J.D. McKissick coming back in the game. He is the receiving threat. He has 75 catches on the season. Antonio
All right,
Gibson,
J.D. McKissick
little
back
wide
in
receiver time
following
when
that
he was in
injury
college
scare.
as well. But McKissick, the guy they really trust in some of these passing situations.
All right, here we go. Third down and
Only
goal.
Alvin Kamara among running backs coming into the weekend had more catches than did McKissick. Third down and goal.
And Alex Smith.
Pass in the corner of the end
And
zone.
that's a
That is
touchdown.
touchdown. So McLaurin missing last week with a high ankle sprain. He comes back having a great season, over 1,000 receiving
And
yards.
Scary
to
Terry
91
with
yards
the
and 15
opening
plays.
touchdown.
Well, there's just no doubt where they were going with the football. Here, when you get in this situation, you got to worry about crosses and picks and all that. And all of a sudden, Arnold just got beat on a straight corner route to the outside. What a difference Terry McLaurin makes to this offense. When you
Hey,
watched
what's
it
going on,
without
Michael
him
Bauer?
a
What's
week
going on,
ago,
John
there just
Hammond?
wasn't the deep threat. The number 2 receivers had to become the number 1 receivers. But all is right with Alex Smith's world with Terry McLaurin back in there.
I think that groan you heard is from 90 miles up the turnpike in northern New Jersey and New York City. It's the Giants, of
All
course.
right, here we go. Hopkins
rooting for
set
the
to kick
Eagles
the
get
extra
into the playoffs
point.
and host Tampa Bay. But just like that, Washington 15
And
plays,
Dustin
91
kick
yards.
is up, and
Hopkins
it's
boots it
good.
through on 4:19
Make it
to go in
7-0. It's going to be 7-0. Washington, 4:19 to play. What's up, Mauricio? What's going on, Larry White? No, I'm actually in the same same outfit as for the Arizona Cardinals. Remember, I'm a Lions fan, a Cardinals fan, and a Steeler fan. But I do realize this is the same colors as Washington. Mr. Beck says, why do people do thumbs down? Just leave. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Was pulling for your cards, friend? Hey, appreciate that, Castle. What's up, Mr. Dynasty 2011? Says interesting. Ready for a rematch? Wow, cool. Thought you were Washington. Respect like Green Bay. Hey, appreciate that. Absolutely. Shout out to Green Bay, though, Larry. They clinched the number 1 spot, and they get the first round bye. Home field advantage throughout. Who did you root for in Super Bowl 43 between the Cardinals and the Steelers? I was going with the Cardinals. I wanted Larry Fitzgerald to get a ring, but once I seen that they were not covering, oh snap, the wide receiver.
This look at Jalen Hurts is being brought to you by
I had a brain fart. Hold on.
So he's played in
Can't remember the wide receiver. Oh my gosh, he made the game. No, not Hines Ward. The one that made the game-winning touchdown. Santonio Holmes. I appreciate that, Jack. Yeah, once I knew that they were covering Santonio Holmes all game long, I knew we were going to lose. I just wanted Larry Fitzgerald to get a ring, man.
Have the same skill set. So the question
Absolutely.
is, it's one of the big
Two
questions
toes.
here in Philadelphia, obviously, whether Wentz and Hurts.
Santonio Holmes, man, he was a great wide receiver.
You think there's enough speculation here?
Oh, man, I was watching it all day today.
All right, here we go. Hopkins.
We'll fill in a few blanks for you as we go.
And we got a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll tell you what, I think if Philadelphia would have switched over to Jalen Hurts earlier, I think it would have been a lot of different season for the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't think they'd be 4-10-1.
They beat them. 2 losses have followed. What happens tonight? Got Jason Huntley.
Larry Fitzgerald, please shout out Grace Ones. And Jalen Hurts was under pressure, was looking for Ward Jr., incomplete pass.
Jeremy Reeves putting the heat on. One thing about Hurts, you can count on him taking
Larry.
Almost every snap out of shotgun.
That dude is super humble.
89%, most in the league, under center of the 42
Jalen Hurts has been in the shotgun
right
89 times, or 89%. Under center, only 8%.
Does he line up under Kelsey? 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go, Hurts.
In the pocket.
And that's intercepted.
31-yard line by Cameron
Down
Curl.
at the 31.
Cameron Curl, 7th
Curl
round
with
rookie
the
choice
interception.
out of Arkansas with the pick. Hurts was the intended receiver.
Cameron Curl is just going to jam up Hurts here long enough to where Hurts really doesn't see the ball even thrown. It's thrown so quickly. There was a little wrestling match going on. You can see that Hurts never got his head around whatsoever. But you talked about
Hurts would have just
Curl
turned his
bit.
head.
This young man is making a
that
name
would have saved
for
the
himself.
interception.
He really has become something back in there, taking over for Landon Collins when he had that Achilles injury.
Curl has 3 picks this year. They've all come in the last 4 games.
All right, here we go. First down and 10 for Washington.
What, Washington could not have a better start to this football game. And the Eagles defensively have to hold on, baby, here.
Gibson gets
and that is a loss of yards on that play.
Finds his way back for a loss of 3.
Loss of 3.
What they hope to do is run right by the end, Vinny Curry here. But sometimes you get these veteran players and they go, I've seen that jet sweep before. Gotcha. Right? That's got to be an eerie feeling when you're the running back coming flying across there and you know they're not blocking Vinny Curry on the end of the line of scrimmage. You start thinking, I sure hope he doesn't kill me.
Yeah, now what?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Gibson's out wide.
2nd and 13.
Got it to Scary Terry down at the 29-yard line.
Tackled by Singleton.
It's going to be 3rd down and 7.
Upcoming.
It's fun to watch those young guys when they get to make a play. And for Jalen Hurts, he really, Al, this is a big game for him, don't you think? I mean, they're going to go into these meetings in the offseason with Carson, and what are we going to do? Are we going to be a 2-quarterback system? Are we going back to Carson? We believe in Jalen. That's all going to be discussed in the last one on the table.
All right, here we go. Third down and 7.
Start on Tuesday. Third down and 7.
And got it complete. That is Scary Terry. Fourth down and 2 at the Philadelphia 24.
And 2. See what Rivera's going to send in here for the moment.
He might go a little hard
What's
count.
up, Van Wild?
I wonder if he was out there going, hard count now, and then you gave it away. You ran on the field.
Yeah, Tressway, the holder, was the first guy, ran out onto the field. Now the entire unit comes out. It'll be a 42-yard attempt for Dustin Hopkins.
All right, Dustin Hopkins set to kick a 42-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. It is 10-0 Washington over Philadelphia. We got 2:02 to play in the first quarter. Go team go, says Jamie Lopez. What do you think? They will wind up renaming the team? I'm not too sure. Dylan says, fly, Eagles, fly. Hurts is not the man. Hey, appreciate that, Chase.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Shout out to Damien. Says, hey, Trox, thanks for helping us out. LOL. He is a Bears fan as well as Chase, and they are in the playoffs due to the Cardinals not picking up the victory. And the Cardinals did not make the playoffs because in week 3, they played the Detroit Lions, and the Lions beat them, who are also not in the playoffs. Talk about a double doink of their own. Like, come on, man. You're welcome, Bears, says Marty Mark. Brooks says Gucci shoes. What's going on, Dakota? Says the Browns barely beat our backup Steelers. Absolutely. Yes, Alex Smith is starting.
Draft pick overall in the NFL in April.
go.
Joe Burrow went first to Cincinnati, and then Chase Young out of Ohio State went to Washington, and he has been great this season. Almost a lock for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Firing up his team.
All right, here we go.
They're trying to get to the playoffs.
2:02 to play.
Host Tampa Bay next weekend.
10-0 Washington. Hopkins set
Jack
to
Del Rio.
punt. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Ensuing kick.
Jack, the defensive coordinator of Washington.
And we got a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line.
Well,
Chase Young says, I'm all about business and ball, and I let my teammates know all the time. What's up, Gage? What's going on, Sports Avi? Tom Matthews?
Ray Lewis. I was like, get out of here. What are you talking about, Ray Lewis? He said, I'm telling you, as a young guy, as a young leader,
10.
that's the only comparison I can
At
make.
the 25, 2:02 to play. In the first quarter, Jalen Hurts
Hurts goes back.
looking,
Throws.
throws, and that is caught by, he dropped it.
Flag thrown, incomplete.
That was intended for Rager.
Jalen
There's a
Reagor was
flag
there,
down.
had it just for a moment. came loose, and we'll see about the call, but they were coming all the way back toward the Philadelphia end.
Before the pass was thrown, holding. Defense, number 31. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
All right, they're coming back, but not all the way back because it's still against the defense for 5 yards.
Yeah, you're going to see play action. Whenever they go some deep shot down the field, they'll go some play fake off the run, and then watch Rager. He really made a great move back out to the outside to set this up. Just could not pull it down quickly enough. And those are the kind of plays that have really just eluded this Philadelphia team on offense and defense all year. They have it. They don't have it. Look like you
It is
sort of
first
held
and
it
10
in one hand there for a brief
at
moment
the
or so.
30.
Close. No cigar. At the 30, first down.
And it is a handoff.
To the outside.
And that is no gain. That is Boston Scott.
No gain. Second down and 10.
Now, one of the things that impressed me most, other than Chase Young, about this Washington defense is the play across the middle of their defense. Derrn Payne, Jonathan Allen, you talked about them both being first-round draft picks. These guys are just pounders inside. I mean, they attack. And it's a new style of defense for them, more of a one-gap.
All right, here we go, second and 10.
Attacking, and they're still just learning. I think they're going to get better as they go.
Hurts looking, is a handoff, and that's again no gain. Boston Scott
in the first round. You go all the way back to 2011 when they had another first-round pick as well, Ryan Kerrigan. And take a look at the play here. That's pretty much the way San Francisco has built its team.
That's exactly right. And one of the guys that maybe you haven't heard that much about is Montez Sweat.
Montez Sweat.
He has 8
Good
sacks
job
on the season, 6
with the
batted passes.
disengage.
He's a first rounder as
And
well.
got to that
and they
man
really feel
quickly.
Like the upside of all of those guys might be greatest for
Third
Montez
and 10.
Sweat.
Third and 10. Fire.
And that is, let's see, there's a flag down.
Kendall Fuller was there covering Ortega Whiteside, and the question is...
A lot of hand fighting there.
Yep.
Pass interference. Defense, number 29. Spot foul. Automatic first down.
Kendall
All right,
Fuller.
that is on Kendall
Yeah,
Fuller.
don't
Spot
underestimate
foul.
what these two cornerbacks have
That was a
done
21-yard
for Washington
penalty.
either. Kendall Fuller has just been tremendous. He was asked to sort of move from that slot cornerback position to the outside, and if he had not been able to execute that, I'm not sure this Washington defense would be what it is. And of course, Ronald Darby on the other side.
All right, first
had a
and
tremendous
10.
year too.
Number 49, Ward is in motion, swinging to
And
him.
Ward
He can throw.
in trouble, throws.
Downfield,
Got
and
it
that'll be
to
taken along the
Travis
sideline
Fulgham.
by Travis Fulgham, and he can't stay in bounds after he
Gain
makes
of
the catch. But at
15.
least he does make the gain down to the 34-yard line for 15.
What a play by Greg Ward here. You
Feel
hit
sorry
on it,
for
the former
Washington next
quarterback.
week.
But watch, he's going to set up, make
Chance
a
to
little
keep
move,
their gear.
buy himself a little time here in space, and then come out and hit a wide-open target. Now, why Fulgham stepped out of bounds, I don't know. But that was some play. You could see the quarterback that once lived inside the body of Greg Ward.
And that
All right,
will
here we
take
go.
us to the end of the
And
quarter.
that is the end of one. 10-0. Washington put up 10 points in that first quarter. What's up, Lily? What's going on, Kyle? What's going on, Coffin? Brooks says hi. What's up, Michael Johnson?
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys. Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel's stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned. In this stream, we will not be showing the game due to copyright reasons. We do live reactions, game audio, and play-by-play. Thank you. With that being said, sit back and relax and rock with your boy! Mod Squad, thank you for rocking with your boy. Talks of Sports Talk. Please be respectful towards other mods and all who enters the stream. Your hard work is appreciated. Please give warnings to new supporters before hitting that button. As always, much love and appreciation, Mod Squad.
Shout out to the little MVP. She wanted to be a part of Dad's stream, so I let her record some audio tracks. That's my favorite part, where she's saying, and hang out with your boy. It gets me. What's going on, John Williams? 2023 college will be 18 playoffs. TV contracts are up. Plus NCAA 2023 will return to video games consoles. Hey, that would be awesome.
Chance to play quarterback in the NFL, so he's living through me vicariously. He's so excited for me and has so much belief in me. He said he's thrilled to watch me as a young black NFL quarterback.
I'll tell you, Michelle, when you look at Ward, we've been watching the past couple of years, there are his numbers at Houston University of 8,700 yards, but he's been their leading receiver over the past 2 seasons.
All right, here we go.
667.
Started the second quarter.
Wideouts have been a problem.
Empty backfield.
Start the second quarter. Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, and Michelle Tafoya. And Hurts is going to take off with it. Starts to stumble and comes down a little shy.
And that's going to be
down.
just short of a first down.
Give him a good spot. About a yard shy, 2nd and 1.
We were talking to Jalen Hurts about facing this outstanding
appreciate
pass
that
rushing
race
team
with the $1.99
from Washington, and he said, "Are you worried about them?"
Really
And he goes, "They should be worried
that?
about me. When I start moving around out there, let them see if they can catch me." And I think he's starting to feel that now and get on his game, because when he gets both areas of the run and pass going, he's hard to stop.
Play clock at 4. 2nd and 1. Fake to Huntley, and then
Jalen Hurts.
Can he get across
I
the
think
line?
he was trying
Both
to
of
crawl
them had him.
to that first down marker. It looks like he actually did. Jalen Hurts
yard line.
crawled
Looks like something I'd do with
to
my
the first
grandkid.
down marker.
He was trying to get it, right? He's going for
He
the
did
first
the wheelbarrow
down. Holcomb's got
for
him.
it.
And now you just got to, whoa, baby, hold on. Tremendous.
Hey, appreciate that, Topher.
You know, on the beach. So
I got you.
You can't play that big.
What's up, Bill?
From the 24 on first down.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
Blitz from the slot. Indeed, it's picked up.
And got it complete. That's Boston Scott.
And he'll get
He's going to be just short of a first down, gaining 9.
So a nice looking drive for the
Hey,
Eagles.
what's going on,
6
Christine?
plays and 60 yards on it.
Yeah, and you're getting the full complement, I think.
How's
now
it going,
from Jalen
brother?
Hurts. You're seeing his ability as a passer, but
What's
you
going on,
also
Mark?
saw some of the read option stuff. You're seeing his ability to go back in the pocket and scramble up and make plays. When he starts doing all of that
What's up,
sort
Benny?
of stuff, it's hard to stop a guy like that. Deshaun Watson.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 1.
Hey, kill.
Boston Scott's in the backfield.
Look
And that is a
Take the
sack
handoff
by
and hello,
Chase
Chase
Young.
So much for that RPO.
Yeah, and watch Chase Young
Cool and
fake
steady.
out the RPO. He's going to come over and make a little move, and Hurts
Hey,
thinks he's
what's
going to
going
go
on,
for
Justin?
the running back, and instead went right for Hurts. That is a very clever play. That's a guy who has not been out of college that long. He remembers all those little read option plays.
Look at that. The guys together for the Heisman. You had Hurts and Young, and of course, Burrow won the award. He was having a fine year in Cincinnati until the injury.
Here we go. Third down and 6.
From the 20.
Big time down. And that looks like it's going to be another sack.
That's Montez Sweat.
And Montez Sweat gets into it. There's a flag on the play. Hey, what's going on, Bills fan
This is
Neil?
going to go against Washington.
Holding. Defense, number 55. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Big one on Holcomb, his second foul.
All right, that was on Holcomb.
It's tough, right? You get them to third down, you get a stop, your defense is going to hold them to a field goal attempt, and
every single time you get your hands on the outside of those pads,
a sack.
That's going to be a guaranteed flag.
And a fourth and
because that means the other player has the advantage.
Now it's a first and
That's why I always tell everybody, get those
your
hands into the pads up in here like that instead of on the outside.
Scott out of room.
And Scott,
gain of 8.
Gain of 8.
Second
Got it
and
down
2.
2 yards short of a first down at the 7.
This is what Philadelphia loves to do. They love to come out here with her
when you got your hands on the outside of the pads like that, they can do whatever they want and shake you off, and they're going to force you to grab them. But if you get your hands in here, inside the pads,
then you have to deal with somebody like Boston Scott.
Then they're not. They can't do that.
They're
at your mercy.
5'6" is Scott, 203 pounds.
You're second and 2.
Out of Louisiana Tech. Change another play at the line. Here's Scott.
And that is a gain of about 1.
Payne makes the stop. 3rd and 1 from the 6.
I always wonder what it's like for somebody who's 5'6" to be tackled by somebody who weighs 320 pounds. You know, when you're just going in there, it's got
what's
to
going
be
on,
a
Michael
strange
Taylor?
feeling on both sides of the equation.
You're giving away what? You're giving away 9 inches.
What's up, Linda Gray?
And 120 pounds. Jack Del Rio was the head coach at Jacksonville and Oakland, now the DC, and Ron Rivera couldn't speak more highly of him and what it meant to have Del Rio.
Here we go,
around,
3rd down and 1.
All that he went through this season. 3rd down and 1.
Jalen Hurts takes off, takes man miss, and touchdown! Eagles!
And takes it to the end zone. Good
and it's 10
drive.
to 6.
75 yards, 10 plays.
Montez Sweat had a shot at him, but unlike what happened on the other side, he continued
that, Michael
to chase
Taylor.
Boston Scott. And here comes Hurts out the other way, and then it was really just no way in the open field.
What's going on,
Sweat
Billy
saw
Ken?
the whole thing coming.
Baller
He opted
3.
for the running back this time, and Hurts made him pay.
What's up, Chance Games?
Jake Elliott in for the conversion.
All right, here we go. And the kick is up, and the kick is good.
On the ground.
It's a 3-point game. Philly's only down 3, 10-18 to play in the first half. Absolutely, we got a game. In the last regular season game of the 2020 season. I'm slamming that like button. Appreciate that, Reese. Let's go, Eagle. Anybody else shift all their resolutions from first to Monday and now dreading Monday? You know, he's actually not a real Pittsburgh Steelers fan, though. Tammy? He actually does that as a hoax, which is crazy. Because I thought he was actually a real Steeler fan. But yeah, Pittsburgh Dad is a good channel. My NBA game is like 50 chances. Hey, Happy New Year's to you as well, Justin. Yeah, Jay. He is not a real Pittsburgh Steelers fan. He just does it for the tube. He looks like my cousin in Butler, Pennsylvania. I still watch him, though. Even though that he's not a real Steeler fan, I still watch him. Eli says, go Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles, I think, is going to win. I ain't going to lie. I am going for Washington in this one. I just think that with Alex Smith and Ron Rivera, what they have to go through in their careers, I think that, it's definitely going to be one of those situations that, they make the playoffs just due to that, so NFL could try to make some more money on them. Hey, Asia Robertson comes back as a prospect. Appreciate that. Yeah, I just think that with the quote-unquote feel-good story, I think that's why Washington will get this game.
So warming up here. 10-7 is the score.
Plus, I think Philadelphia, they need to get more talent.
Now for Super
they need talent. Whether it's Jalen Hurts or if it's Carson Wentz, they need to get an offensive line. They need to start getting younger on defense. Darius Slay, the Detroit Lions got rid of him for a reason. Let's call a spade a spade. The only reason why he did pick Philadelphia is because Jim Schwartz, the guy who drafted him in Detroit, is with the Philadelphia
Eagles.
6
games coming up in 2 days. As Washington
and that
trying
is
to make
Peyton
sure that
Barber.
Tampa Bay and the
Got a first down
to pick up
first and 10.
Yards.
Peyton Barber picks up that first.
This is a year like none other, of course. But game number 256 is supposed to be played
Curry
on
is
Sunday
still on
night,
the D-line.
January 3rd. We thought the chances of that were about
Curry, Brandon Graham's still there.
Here we are.
Yeah, and
they got to
go
get
right
younger.
back and do the second half of the doubleheader between Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Might be a few different players in there this time for Pittsburgh, though.
Same thing with the offensive line as well.
Cleveland, it's the first time
they rebuild their trenches. Philadelphia will be back quickly.
While and of course, going to Pittsburgh.
All right, here we
to
go.
Face their rivals.
Smith looking, gets out of trouble.
He's being chased by 4 Eagles.
Yeah, he was chased by 4 Eagles. Just crazy. He just threw that boy out of bounds.
Browns have not been in since 2002. Shortly after they came back into the league.
Yeah.
No, I'm not rooting for the Eagles. I'm rooting for the
line of scrimmage. It's an incomplete pass.
Washington in this game.
It's interesting watching Alex Smith play out here. Mobility was such a huge part of his game, being able to escape and move around.
Trust me, Giants don't want to make the playoffs.
Had him on the move so far.
Why do I say that? They need a bunch of draft picks
to try and throw the football away. So you wonder whether or not the Eagles are now thinking, we'd like to have him on the run a little more.
Smith
the outside he goes
got it to J.D. McKissick.
Catch. Short gain there. Arnold takes him out of bounds. 3rd and 6 after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, it's sort of Jim Schwartz's
Cowboys
nature, right? To blitz and bring pressure and cover zero and all the things.
I mean, look at their. They don't have a quarterback.
Years, but he's also looking.
They don't
at
have,
guys, he probably feels like
their
he doesn't
defense
know
the way that they want it.
And saying just how much can I trust these
Mike
guys
McCarthy needs to go get his own guys.
They barely even practiced.
3rd down and 6.
And they rush 4. Smith will go
And
down.
Alex Smith goes down. That's a 5-yard sack.
Right there on the 4-man rush. Raekwon Williams, the rookie out of Michigan State.
Williams got the tackle.
And it's 4th down. So they force the punt. The Eagles down by 3. Getting the ball back.
Yeah, you're going to see him right here, just bringing the pressure up inside. And just as they get close to Alex, you know, you can see just steps and movement and things that just were so second nature to him. You know, now it's going to be a struggle. So they've been trying to get the ball out of his hand quickly all night long.
Everyone
but you can feel the pressure now starting to have an impact.
True in Joy Trucks?
Brandon Sheriff, the Pro Bowl.
I'm not too sure. I'm going to have to definitely find out.
Ward is back to accept the kick at the 20-yard line.
All right, here's Ward. Ward got it up to the 30 and down at the 35.
35.
All right, do you have to mute it for copyrighted music? Oh, Asia's rooting for the Eagles. I hate the Cowboys more than I like my other team. Than I like any other team. J.J. Watt to Pittsburgh, please. Hey, absolutely. Hey, the Watt brothers could be all playing together. All three of them. Yeah, I feel bad for J.J. Watt, man. Remarkable talent. Just didn't have what it takes around the team. Just remember 2011 when the Giants 9-7 beat the undefeated Patriots in the Super Bowl. Yeah, but I mean, JL though, that defense was amazing. You had Michael Strahan. You had some Hall of Famers on that team. You had Jason Pierre-Paul, Justin Tuck. I mean, that defense was nice. Just come back to Wisconsin? Isaiah would love that, wouldn't you? Be a part of the Packers? Josh Rosen, low-key slept on. Yeah, I think with Rosen, though, it's more of the what's in here than it is with his talent. He's very talented, but it's what's in his between the helmets. Sherry says, who are you going for, Trucks? I am going for wow, I almost said Eagles. I am going for Washington. I just think that, you know, the feel-good story of Alex Smith coming back from a career-threatening and life-threatening injury. Plus, you had Ron Rivera battling cancer, things of that nature. I just think that the NFL can make extra money on it. I mean, it'll still be one and done. I think whoever makes it, whether it was the Cowboys, Washington, or Giants, I think it's going to be one and done anyways. But the entire NFC East definitely needs talent. Giants definitely needs an offensive line because it doesn't matter who you got at quarterback. Your offensive line trash, your quarterback going to be trash.
We'll discuss that with Philadelphia as we go along, too.
You know, John Madden used to say sometimes you have two quarterbacks, you have none.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Hurts throws. Got it to Ertz. Ertz across the 40.
Great career, but this
good gain on that play. Gain of 7.
Holcomb makes the tackle.
Dark Awesome says,
8th year.
Dang Eagles.
Stanford in the second round back in 13.
Washington front defensive line.
A dozen guys over 30 years old. You're going to see a lot of changes on this roster.
Well, I'll tell you, Jalen Hurts really is starting to impress me more and more as a passer. You know, I don't remember him when he was at Alabama. You almost just thought of him as a runner, but he was staring down the field. He knew where his check down was, got it out there. Good first down play.
Here we go, empty backfield, got it connected. That might be for a first down on forward progress. That was Ertz with the reception.
Run back by Holcomb behind the line, but forward progress nets him the first down at the 46-yard line.
They have reshuffled this offensive line so many times. It's hard to keep up with who's
Maryland
playing there.
next
But
week.
there's big Matt Pryor out there, and he looks across at Chase Young going, oh, boy, here we go. But he's actually hanging in there pretty well. Both of these new tackles on the outside playing different positions. Brett Toth on the other side is going to try and handle Montez.
All right, here we
Sweat
go.
the
First
best that
down
he can.
and 10.
That's what they're faced with in Philadelphia right now.
Out of the pistol this time to take the
Play
Huntley.
action.
And Hurts fires
And
along
got
the
it
sideline.
complete. That's
Able to
Rager.
hold it in, makes the catch before
Good
it steps
gain
out
on that play.
At the 39-yard line. Chase Young got right in the face of Hurts, got it away, right on the money.
You know, Al, one of the things that when we were studying Jalen Hurts coming out of school, the assumption was that he wasn't a great passer, right? And yet when you look back at the numbers, he was one of the most accurate guys playing football. Now, I think there's still some timing issues going on out here, but he does a pretty decent job of putting the ball on the money when he has a chance to set his feet.
4 for 4 in the quarter after he started 0 for 3. Nothing happening here for
And
Huntley.
that was
Rookie out of New Mexico State, waived by Detroit earlier this season.
that
Second
was
down and 10.
Huntley.
Yeah, the other guy
No
that we
gain
really
on
haven't
that
had
play.
a chance to talk about yet is Jonathan Allen, yet another big first-round draft pick. Only 2 sacks after 8 in 2018, but just dominance up front. And I think the more that these two inside guys learn about the
Tracy Young
one-gapping
says, I
system
hope Jerry
and learn about
sees
the
the
ability
value
to
of
shoot up
Dak
the
and
field
sign
in
him
those
quickly and
gaps,
stop stalling.
the more of a threat they're going to become.
Mexican defense 5th in points allowed, 4th in yards allowed, right near the top of the league. And Hurts is going to take off. He's chased.
Oh, and Hurts.
Runs out of bounds at the 36-yard
Gain of a couple on
line.
that play. Washington
So it'll be third down and 7 with a little over 5
just
minutes
gave
now
up
to
on that
play
play and fell to the
in
dirt.
the first half.
Must have been them turf monsters.
There's really nothing that frustrates defenses more than running quarterbacks. You know, those big guys, they're in there, they're tired, they're working hard. All of a sudden they get close to the quarterback and here they go, and you can almost feel them kicking the dirt out there. You know, they're just like, Derrn Payne.
All right,
that
here
time
we go,
had a
third
chance,
down
then
and
finally
7.
Just ran out of breath, I think.
Got a few of them in the league these days, too. Third down and 7. Empty backfield.
And Hurts gets out of trouble, throws, and that is caught.
At the 7-yard
And that
line.
is
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Makes the grab.
I'm sorry, that is
Coverage was
Whiteside.
great, 1st and goal.
You're going to get the slot blitz off the edge. Hurts saw it all the way, stepped up away from Moreau, and drilled it in there. And Al, that is exactly what J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was supposed to be. Coming out of college, he was a contested catch guy. I saw him so many times. He'd run down into the end zone.
All right,
throw
here
a
we
jump
go.
ball,
First
he'd
and
make a play.
goal.
He hasn't done it that much here, but that was a
Jalen
taste
Hurts.
of what he was supposed to be.
2nd round pick out of Stanford.
Looking, gets out of trouble, takes off, and that's a touchdown. Jalen Hurts.
The Philadelphia Eagles, who got behind 10-0 in a hurry, have now taken the lead.
All right, it
Always
is
nice to have a
13
little
to
help
10.
from one of your great
Eagles
All-Pro
up by
players.
3.
Watch Jason Kelsey here going to give a little shove as they came around with the loop with Casey Toohill. And there he goes. It is exciting to watch Jalen Hurts. He's not perfect. He's a work in progress, but he is an exciting young player to watch.
So he has both of their
The kick
touchdowns.
is up. Kick is
tonight on the
good.
ground.
And it's a 4-point ball game. 14-10. Eagles with the lead at home. You got 3:54 to play in the half. It's true. Free beer, 59-yard from Bud Light. Hey, Shernette, what's going on? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Shernette. What's going on, Jason? King Johnny says hello. What's going on, brother? Antoinette Galori, hopefully I said your last name correctly, says hello. How's it going? Happy New Year to you as well. Falcons been out of the league. Eric Brenner says, go Lions. Joshua says, hello. How's it going, Joshua? Utio Net, hopefully I said your name correctly, says hello. How's it going?
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Dwight James says, my Skins can't lose. Hailing from the 242. Who Dat Nation says Antoinette. Which team is the Packers' opponents? Packers get a first-round bye, and they'll take the winner of the lowest seed because they got the top seed. So like, say if the number 2 seed, which is what the Saints, if they go into the next round, they'll get the second worst team, and the Packers will get the worst team that's in the next round.
Was picturing a lot of Giants and Giants fans going to the pantry about a half hour ago. They still may be going to the pantry, but for a little different reason right now.
Yeah, I tell you what, though, Packers are on a mission.
The postseason.
I would have been past them that they go to the Super Bowl. They do got to go up against the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints. But
and he goes in and he's got.
I think those 3 teams got the best chance to make the Super Bowl this year.
2 months of treatment. He's finished with that for the moment. He said, I went into this thing with ignorant bliss, is the way he put it. But you talk about one.
If the Super Bowl wasn't in Tampa Bay, I think Tampa Bay would have a good shot as well.
All of us know a little too much about cancer treatments, right? We all have friends and family members that have been through it, and we know some of the suffering that not just the person involved has to
so
go
like the
through,
Saints
the
next
in
the second week, if the Bucks win, then the Saints will play the Bucks, and then like the
just how proud he was.
6th or 7th seed would play the.
Lauren makes that catch, and we opened up the show by talking about everything.
Would play the
in Washington, the name change, the ownership chaos.
The Packers.
Haskins getting released. He was going to be their franchise quarterback. Rivera, and yet here they are.
All right, here we
35
go.
or so minutes away from maybe a postseason game.
2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
And that is Gibson.
I spoke with Al,
I believe that's a no-gainer on that play.
Attitude, preparation, and effort. And Thomas Davis told me as long as he's been playing for Ron Rivera, those words have appeared on a slide in the meeting room every day. And Rivera reminds his players about them every single day with the acronym APE. He says no one else can affect your inner APE. Attitude, preparation,
says,
and
what
effort
about
are
the
the
Bills
only things
in the Super Bowl?
that you can
I would have put it past the Bills that would go to the Super Bowl.
Great player in his pro days with the Bears.
It's between the Steelers, Bills, and Chiefs.
Going to get sacked at the 19-yard line.
And that is a sack
by Alex Singleton. And it's 4th
Singleton
down.
with the 8-yard sack.
Eagles, who look like they're going to get run out of the stadium in the first quarter.
That's
we'll
4th down and 13 at the Washington 19-yard line.
Go on with it, Alex Singleton. Watch this
Brown
play.
Saints
Kissick
Super Bowl.
Just gets run over.
There
he
we
dives
go.
over the top, keeps fighting, keeps crawling, keeps clawing.
That's what
there
I'm talking about
here.
here.
Doesn't mean anything too. That was the storyline coming in here.
All right, here we go. 4th and 13.
Tressway, his 2nd punt. His first was 45 yards.
All right, here we go.
Set up a return.
Tressway with the
flag
punt.
Is thrown, relatively short.
There's a flag.
36-yard
Got it
line.
to the 40. Ward down at the 40-yard line. Let's see what the flag's about.
Early in the kick. And it's going to go against the receiving team, as most of these normally do. It's Elijah Riley, number 48.
During the kick, holding by the return team, number 48. 10-yard penalty, First down. This is a 2-minute warning. Timeout.
All right. At the 2-minute warning. Penalties on Riley for offensive holding. That's a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Philadelphia 26-yard line. Hey, appreciate that, SureNet.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, what's going on, Renee? I am feeling good. I mean, my team's lost today, all 3 of them. The Lions lost, the Cardinals lost, and the Steelers lost. I hit a trifecta. And only one team's going to the playoffs. I'm feeling real good. Hey, absolutely. It happens. You know, that's why you got to play the game, though. You got to play 60 minutes. You got to play quick. You got to play fast. And you got to play discipline. Hey, Butcher's Block and Patriots Talk. What's going on? Trock's rooting for the factory of suck right now.
Got him!
Hey, what's going on? The coach plays. Oh, man, Butcher's Block. Hey, if you guys are not subscribed to SureNet, Butcher's Block, and also the Coach Plays, man, great channels over there. And, man, definitely got to check them fellas out and ladies out because, man, they are great channels. Also, if you're not subscribed to Brennan, then definitely subscribe to him as well. Eric Brenner is a great YouTube channel. He'll give you some beer reviews. He'll give you some sports. He is a Detroit content creator as well as he does beer reviews and a bunch of other things. Great channel. Great person as well.
4 guys.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
152. Left in the half. Hurts. Surveys.
Hurts looking. Oh, and he dropped it.
This is incomplete. Quez Watkins, first time
Watkins.
he's been targeted tonight. 2nd down and 10.
Jalen Hurts is doing some really good stuff out here. He rolls away, and there's nothing there on this play. So he's going to roll right, and there's nothing there.
Hey, absolutely,
and he just
Butcher's
waits
Block. That's why I'm going with Washington in this ball game.
The ball, so that's
it's a feel-good story. You got Chase Young
but the idea
playing for his home team.
Jalen Hurts is over there understood.
You know, I mean, you just got so many good stories you can run with this.
2nd down and 10.
All right, here we go. And that is incomplete. Intended for Whiteside.
There, Fuller covering the play, but down he goes, and it's 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, here we come up on one of those plays
What's
early
going on,
in the
Blessed
game,
Disciple?
right? It was all Washington, then it was all Philadelphia. But here with a minute and 42 to go,
says,
if they
if
can
I'm
force
a
a punt
Washington fan,
here
I
and
want to
hopefully gain a
lose to
little
get Zach
momentum
Wilson
going in at
versus
the half,
a
because really
one-and-done
offensively,
playoff berth.
they've just been stuck.
I can see that too.
3rd and 10.
What's up, Penny Flowers? And that is
not a 1st down and not even caught.
And that's incomplete, intended for Zach Ertz.
Could not hold on. Would not have been a first to begin with. So
but on the flip side, though,
exactly what Washington
even if life after Alex Smith, they could go and trade, say, the Detroit Lions.
How valuable is he? He's 4-1.
If they want, go give him a 1st and a 3rd round pick. Go get Matthew Stafford. You put Matthew Stafford.
This is a big drive.
With
everything's on the line
with Ron Rivera
Washington.
and that defense.
And we
with the run game. You got Scary Terry as well.
Last week, it's got to be at least a bit of a thought.
You wonder Cameron Johnson's boot, fielded 25.
All right, here we go. That's Sims.
Jr.
Oh, Sims makes a couple man miss. And he's down at the 45. Good return
trip down the scoop
by Sims Jr. Do have to mute it for the copyrighted music. Hopefully some competitive games. Going to be a good playoff year. I feel it. Absolutely. I live in St. Petersburg, Florida, but I'm originally from Philadelphia. Hey, that's what's up, Penny. More incomplete Eagles, says Mona Lisa. Yes, JT. What's going on? David Z says, I'm in Michigan. Hey, that's where I'm at right now, too. Shout out to you, David. Steelers play Sunday at 8:15. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, appreciate that. Strader and Friends says, I'll subscribe, man. I appreciate that. Beer, I must go there now. Jacksonville, Florida, but only because Navy, always Pittsburgh Steelers fan. People talk about a trade for Stafford and Matt Ryan. Yeah, I mean, with the Detroit Lions, I mean, I kind of want to keep Matthew Stafford. I know but I think we still need to go draft a quarterback. Keep Matthew Stafford, have his heir apparent, kind of like what Green Bay is doing. And rebuild that defense. Get a right tackle. And, try to rebuild this team the right way. You got some good young pieces, and you're going to have a darn good pick. We either got anywhere from the, 4th overall pick to the, as low as the 7th. Coffin says Detroit has a good O-line. We still need a right tackle. I do not like former Eagle player Hale Vaitai. I don't like Vaitai.
Washington, in the first half of the season, they're third worst, minus 110 points. Second
I think
best
Crosby is a swing tackle.
Half.
Good backup guy.
That holds true tonight because they're down by 4.
Smith
to the
got
outside.
it to J.D. McKissick.
You go back to opening day, these teams met.
Gain of
in
about
Washington.
4 on that
Philadelphia
play.
Had a 17-0 lead, and then Washington ran off 27 unanswered points to win the game by 10.
And Washington's
All
pass
right,
rush
Abby,
went
have
to
a
work
wonderful
that day
night.
against Carson
Appreciate
Wentz.
you.
8 sacks, I believe, in that ball game. And really, that's going to be what decides this one as well. The Philadelphia Eagles, I don't think, are going to turn into a blitzing team. I don't think they have enough trust in the guys they have in the secondary. So it's up to these guys, the front 4 of the Eagles, to get pressure all night.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 6. Alex Smith under pressure. And that's incomplete. Intended for J.D. McKissick.
Looking for 2 sacks tonight.
Still early. Washington has a lot of chances from
double figures, but he finally gets to go to the Pro Bowl. He's been great for years.
Yeah, he sure has. And watch Brandon Graham going to come up and get some pressure. But once again, they force Alex Smith to move off that spot. And you can just feel it, right? As you're watching, you can feel how uncomfortable he has to be on that right calf of his. All the surgeries, all the things that have happened on that leg. Now a calf injury. So it's going to be every throw
3rd down and
he's
6.
on the move is going to have to be something he probably
Ball
has
is
never
at
done.
the 48.5-yard line. Alex Smith under pressure, throws, got to complete. That's it. And that's a first down.
Your guy at Alabama, the big 6'5" receiver, making the grab, first down.
Just watch Alex Smith, but when he gets his feet set in the pocket, he gets a chance to read the defense, even when they're hitting him right in the chops. like they
Yes,
were that
Dolphins
time. He's
have
got his arm
the
hit, the whole
Texans'
thing,
first
all
pick.
that stuff right on the money. So that is Alex Smith's game. They're going to have to hold up with their protection long enough for those guys to work down the
Washington
field.
takes their first
Just a
time
bit.
out.
I
First
kinda
time out
get
of
fired up a
the
little
half
bit
by
when you
either team.
watch Alex Smith, and
Washington has
and
2
he talked
timeouts.
a little bit about
Philadelphia 3.
he and Rivera,
107 to
some of the
play.
real conversations that they had. Can you imagine the
13
conversation?
for 16 for
between
100
those
yards
two men
and a
that
touchdown
occurred
for
this
Alex
year?
Smith.
They were both cheering for each other, but there comes a time for honesty too. You know, Alex, can you really do this? And that question had to be answered this week too.
He's
All right, here we go.
16 for 100 yards, spins around, throws. Good game here.
And
made.
Sam
Cam Sims tackled at the 30-yard line.
got it at the 30. Second
DJ
down.
Edwards makes the stop
Hey,
there. So
Larry
second down
White,
and 4.
welcome to the
After
veteran
Washington took that
corps.
timeout, they have 2 remaining.
Appreciate that,
under
Larry.
50 seconds. McKissick in the backfield.
All right, here we go. And that's incomplete, intended for Logan Thomas. Third down and 4.
The thing with Smith, don't forget, #1 overall pick,
Hey,
San Francisco.
J.L. Grogan
Aaron
with a
Rodgers went late in the first round
$50
to
super
Green Bay.
chat. Appreciate
The
that,
thing about
brother.
it, he's lost his job
Time
twice.
for a name change on
Once to
newest
Colin
super
Kaepernick
chat.
in San Francisco, they traded him. Once to Patrick Mahomes.
Appreciate
a couple
that,
years back.
J.L. Grogan.
But he was a great mentor to both
Salutes,
those guys.
thanks,
And when
enjoyed
Mahomes
it.
and Andy Reid talked
Enjoyed
about
it
what Smith
since
did
day
for
one. Hey,
Patrick,
appreciate that,
they're
Larry.
just exultant.
I mean, you could literally talk to almost anybody around the league that saw that Aaron Donald hit.
All right, here
and
we
they
go.
Just all were almost emotional about it.
There's a
little
flag
jump here
on the
a
play.
3rd and 4. Is it going to be offside? It is going to be, and that's going to make it a first down.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 93. That 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
Wow,
This was so
first
scary.
down. All right, do have to mute it for copyright music. They are showing the Rams versus Washington in week 5. What's going on, Terrence Graham? What's going on, Yannick?
And he said that just created
going
an
on,
edge
Arthur?
for him of determination that whether he plays
All
another
right, here
year
we
or
go.
not
First
doesn't
and
matter.
10
It
at the
changes life.
20 or the 35.
Over the middle, that's caught.
Or, I'm sorry,
Inside the
25.
20-yard line.
And that is down at the
Jr.
20.
It'll be 2nd and 4.
That is
timeout
Sims.
here.
And I do have to mute it real quick. And they're going to commercial break. It is 10-14. Eagles up by 4. Washington with the football at the Eagles 20. So they are in the red zone. Got about 35 seconds left in the first half. What's going on, Matt Olson?
In the NFC East, if the
All right, here we
Eagles
go.
win this game, and they would host.
Second
They
and
have the middle.
4.
Second down and 4, 35 seconds, 1 timeout.
Alex
For
Smith.
Washington.
That's
James
connected.
McKissick will
That
take it
is
out of
J.D.
bounds.
McKissick.
James, first down at the 13-yard line.
Got it down at the
with half a minute.
13-yard line.
Now they keep going over to Jamison Houston, who's on the defensive left side of the field. On the other side is Darius Slay. They want no part of that. But Houston really was just brought up
Right,
today,
Darius Slay,
and
you
he
cook him
probably
like
was
fried
surprised
chicken.
that he was going to end up in this game. There's so many guys going out. Nickel Roby-Coleman, the latest.
Boy's
so
been getting burnt like
on the
fried chicken all
offensive
season
right
long.
side is probably where you're going to see most of the action tonight.
He's good for
Guys
one
in
play.
secondary wearing,
One big play,
hello,
that's
my
it.
name is name tags.
Smith.
Comes the blitz, and he
That's
throws it away.
incomplete.
So Smith sees it
Intended for
coming.
Logan Thomas.
Singleton, among others, coming.
That's why Detroit was so quick to get rid of
They
him.
blew the coverage. Should have been a touchdown for Washington on that one. They go right after that offensive right side again. They're going to have a corner route to the back end of this thing. Both guys jump the
Coach
underneath.
Play says, come on,
and
football
Cam Sims
team.
wide open.
And he knows it.
Absolutely. It is 2nd and
Now
10
Terry McLaurin goes
at the
other way,
13-yard line.
and Darius Slay goes with him. And Jamison Houston comes this way.
All right, here we go.
Man rush. The back
And,
of the end zone,
oh!
reaching up and
Logan Thomas with a touchdown.
In the air to put Washington back on top again.
Logan Thomas
Terrific
with
grab.
a touchdown.
Logan Thomas at 6'6", 250, and needed every inch.
Holy
Toledo!
Toledo!
He's a playmaker.
What a
He's a guy that can go
touchdown
up and make
catch!
plays, and I tell you, T.J. Edwards could not have been in a better position. But it was Logan Thomas
Over
up and
T.J.
over the
Edwards.
top. And what an acquisition
Holy
he has
Toledo!
been for this football
Got
team
it
this
at
year.
the
He has
high
just
point.
blown away all of his career highs, and if they make it on to the playoffs, he's going to be a big, big reason why.
Played at Virginia Tech. We talked about him before. Drafted as a quarterback.
All right.
He was the 6th quarterback
Here
taken back
comes
in 2014.
the extra point.
Hopkins now for the point after.
16 to 14. Hopkins kick. It's
Well,
up
you know,
and it's
excruciating.
good.
This must be
Make
for the
it
Giants to watch.
17-14.
Cannot imagine.
And it's a 3-point game. Okay, give me one quick second. Oh. All right, there we go. What's going on? Voidless says, I'm an Eagles fan, but I want them to lose for a good draft pick. Hey, what's going on? Diego says, what's going on? Trucks, not a whole lot.
Retaking the lead. They'll get the ball to start the second half.
You know, Al, this is what we saw all day. You know, as you watch the games unfold, there were teams that were playing for nothing. There were teams
All right, we got
that
20 seconds
maybe could
left
have rested
of the
players,
half.
and yet they were all playing their guts out. You know, that really is the National Football League. It's why people love it so much. They're just out here. Philadelphia, what are they playing for? You know, they're just playing for pride. And
I got another one
tonight. This is a heck of a first half.
That'll be my second half one.
Coordinator says this is going to be a no-hat night. We don't want to see people celebrating
here we
on our
go.
field with championship hats.
And that is a touchback.
PGA
Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles, down by 3 with 20 seconds left. Yeah, I usually have 2 beers you know, on the late nights if I do 3 streams. On the last game, I'll usually have 2 beers, one in the first half, one in the second half. All right, here we go. First down and 10.
What do you think?
3 shots for me.
Washington gathering momentum for next year. Oh, I love IPAs.
Under pressure. And flips that one away.
All right, incomplete pass. 14 seconds. 2nd and 10.
Just so significant what just happened, though. The defensive hold.
Focus Washington.
Right,
This is how you do it.
Washington.
Absolutely.
Get the ball back. They were struggling. Alex Smith was having a little trouble with the pressure. He comes back. Some quick releases. They found something they liked on their offensive right side, and he stood in there, took some big hits, and completed some big passes. What a momentum
what's going
swing
on,
here right
Peace
before the
Whistle?
half.
Says, hey, how about that Sam Sloatman, baby? All right, here we go.
Boston Scott
and Boston Scott. Good gain on that play. There's 7 seconds left.
That's going to take us.
And it looks like they don't have a sense of
to
urgency,
halftime.
so it's going to take us to halftime.
Good first half.
All right, Washington will have the ball to start the second half, up by 3. What's going on, Andrew? All right, let me write it in the chat. All right, I'm going to pin that comment. All right, Larry got his mod tag. All right. Now, I am going to take a quick halftime break. Catch y'all next week. All right, Larry, have a wonderful night, brother. I'm going to take a quick halftime break, and I will be in the chat, so we'll chat it up during halftime. I got to go say goodnight to my little one so she get ready for school and things like that. But with that being said, enjoy some music from my brother-in-law.
It's the LP. It's the LP. This the LC.
All right. We are back. It is halftime still. I need some buffalo wings, says Liston. I just had some wings today. Oh, Renee did too? What's going on, football kids? I got a recipe that I usually make for Super Bowl Sunday. But since I'm a YouTuber, I won't be doing those anymore. But those chicken wings, man, are awesome. I don't like baked chicken wings, but this recipe I have, man, it is awesome. How is this game so close, says David? I'm going to make it soon. All right, David. Man, both teams have been playing. Both teams have been playing real hard. This is a good game. This is how you end a season. It's a 3-point game. And, you know, a division title's on the line for one of the teams. What's going on, Lydia Manis? Says, here from the Philippines. Shout out to you, Lydia. Appreciate you, and shout out to the Philippines. Philippines is always welcomed on my channel. You guys are truly amazing. Go football team, says football kids. What's going on, Ivan? Says go football, Alex Smith. Gase is fired from the Jets. I figured that. Hey, bro, what's going on, brother? Happy Giants fan rooting for the Eagles. David says, go Eagles. Lydia says, thanks a lot, sir. Hey, thank you for coming in, and shout out to the Philippines. Appreciate you. What's going on? Talons 37 says, go Skins. Bro says, at least we eliminated Dallas. What's going on? Amanda Miles says, wash. Going for Washington. Trucks, have you got... Trucks, you have got... Or, hold on. Trucks, you have got to be getting tired. You've been here all day. Hey, this is a normal Sunday. Over Christmas... I was on Christmas Day for one game. I did, I forgot what I did on, that was Friday. And then on Saturday, I did 3 games. And on Sunday, I did 3 games. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's what we do over here. We grind. Hey, appreciate that, football kids. Welcome to the family. But absolutely, that's what we do over here. We grind. Like, we're going to be on tomorrow for some basketball. Hopefully, if everything goes well, tomorrow around 6 or 6:30, I should have a special guest. You definitely don't want to miss this special guest that's coming on my channel. I'm excited for it. I am going to have some special guests coming in on my channel ever so often. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to have the Heisman Trophy ceremony on Tuesday.
Back there.
Going to also be doing some NBA basketball.
Skyward.
Oh, all right, Isaiah Fields or Fields Adamas.
And we send it to Michelle.
Well, just
Appreciate
spoke with
you,
Doug
brother.
Peterson. His offense is going to have to operate without wide receiver Jalen Reagor, who is out with a head
Have a
injury.
wonderful
but he
night.
likes
What's going on,
Peterson
Katie?
does what his quarterback
Katie
Jalen Hurts
Schaefer's
is
in the
doing.
building.
As for Washington's scoring drive right before the half, he said that's what they do so well with Alex Smith.
Oh,
He
my
doesn't
God.
Put the ball
Are
in
you
harm's
kidding me,
way.
Jason?
You know, all we can
Prayers,
do maybe
brother.
is play a little more cover 2 and pressure him. Ron Rivera told me his offense needs to protect Alex Smith. Receivers
Get
need
that
to
surgery
get
as
open
soon as you
and
can,
present
brother,
good
so you can
targets
heal
out.
up quick.
Michelle, as Smith takes over here from the 25-yard
Appreciate that,
line,
Amanda
the running
Miles.
back is Antonio Gibson.
All right, here we go.
And they start on the ground.
And that
With a
is
5-yard
Gibson.
gain
Got it
by
to
Gibson.
the 29
All right,
or
let's take a
30.
look at our next-gen stats powered by our friend.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Mona Lee says, I want some pizza. I had some pizza yesterday. Actually, I had some pizza and wings yesterday. Then we made some more wings today.
It's the Eagles who've had success.
Like and sub. I appreciate that, Katie.
The runner down by
Welcome
contact.
to the family,
Got a
Katie.
whole bunch of histrionics going
Clinton
over
Simmons
there
says
with
enjoying
Kayvon
the
Wallace
stream. I
running to the
appreciate
end
that,
zone,
Clinton.
Starting a celebration.
What's going on, Liam?
Meant nothing.
Conrad, how's it going?
Gain of 4,
Oh,
second
snap.
down
I'm
and
sorry.
6.
And then let me
from the
take out the
29-yard
pin
line.
comment as well. Sorry about that. All right, it is second and
Kissick now in the
6.
backfield.
Alex Smith in the shotgun. Logan Thomas in motion.
Thomas comes across the formation.
Hands it off to J.D. McKissick.
He will
McKissick,
set
gain
up
of
the
3.
third and
He's going to
about
bring up
3.
third down and 3.
Hargrave makes the stop.
Yeah,
Hey,
Javon
JT
Hargrave
is back
really
in the
has been
building.
the guy here in the first half, not just getting
Go Alex Smith,
plays
says
in
David.
the run game, but getting pressure on Alex Smith as well. So he really has begun to dominate in there.
All right, here we go.
Just
Third
wonder
down
what
and
this game
3.
might look like if they had Fletcher Cox in there as well as that inside presence.
You bet. Third down.
All right,
and
here we
3.
go. Big time down.
Comes in 32-yard line.
Alex Smith under pressure.
And
Is
he's
in
gonna
trouble.
go down.
Goes down.
Gets
Gets sacked.
That time by Malik Jackson.
And that
So
is
very
Malik
rapid
Jackson.
3 and out to start the second half.
You should be
Plenty
a
of time
speaker
here
guy.
for Alex Smith, but this is what it's been.
Hey, I
When they
appreciate
can
that,
force him
Katie.
to hold the ball.
Yeah, just have
longer
fun.
than 2.5 seconds. They have been getting there. When he's been getting the ball out quicker than 2.5 seconds, he simply has been eating Philadelphia
Hey,
alive. But
Packers Nation
anytime
12, what's
they
going
can
on,
make
brother?
him move a little bit,
Congratulations on
advantage goes to Philadelphia.
clinching the first
Way
round
to
bye
punt. Greg Ward is back there.
and home field throughout.
Ward
All
fields
right,
at the 26.
that's Ward. Ward gains
Discovered
about
immediately.
2 on that play. Got it to
2.5
the
into the
28-yard line. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio. Yeah, I do think the Packers are legit this year. What's going on? Sesto says, hey, what's good, Trox? What's going on? Hey, Trox, getting dinner set, brother. We'll be here, though. Hey, appreciate that, Dominic. Hopefully it's not a fireball and eggnog for dinner. Hopefully it's actual dinner, though. That's my brother right there. I'm excited for these wild card games. I am, too. Shout out to Nickelodeon. They gave us an extra game. Who are you voting for? I am going for the Washington football team. I think the feel-good story of Alex Smith and also Ron Rivera, and that Chase Young is playing with his home team and possibly going to be the defensive rookie of the year. You know, I just think that, you know, it makes sense. Hey, appreciate that, Larry. Larry cracking the jokes. Appreciate that, brother. What's going on? DJB721 says, what's up, Trox? Just living the good life, man. Able to be here with you guys and gals. You guys are truly awesome. Run that ball, Washington. Absolutely. As I always tell you guys, run the football, stop the run, play sound defense, and play disciplined football, and you'll win football games each and every single time. If you don't believe me, go look at what the Green Bay Packers are doing. They run the football, stop the run, play sound defense, and play disciplined football. That's because it is daylight savings time, and it gets dark quick. Absolutely, Eric. Hey, appreciate that, Katie. Says, I love your channel, by the way. Appreciate that. Love that you love this channel and love that you're here. Appreciate it.
Man in the middle, Jason Kelsey.
Here we go.
So it has
Eagles
been
offense allowed
tough.
63
The
sacks.
offensive line coach.
Most in this season.
Trying to figure out who's playing, how long.
All right,
they
here
can
we go.
What's
First and
up.
10. Jalen Hurts hands it off. And that's Boston Scott. Boston Scott, gain of a couple.
After a couple. There's Jason Kelsey.
It's going to be second
course,
down.
Travis in Kansas City. Each of these guys owns a Super Bowl ring.
Giants D is nasty. They need an offense. Absolutely. And I think if they don't make the playoffs, they can go get an offensive line and try to get that offense.
Go any farther, but he's been in
if I'm the Giants, I'm going offensive line and wide receivers.
Second down
and a second down and 6. And it's handed off to Boston Scott. And Scott gain of 3 on that play.
Third down and 3.
It's going to be third and 3.
People don't think about the offensive linemen that much, but it's 5 of the 11 guys on the field. You know, we always talk about quarterbacks and running backs and receivers.
That rookie running back showed on Pat McAfee's show last week. Huge guy. Aaron Jones come over to it
on a weekly basis
and get
some continuity going on offense. It is just so hard. It takes a lot of time working next to the person that
I can check that. I'll let you know tomorrow if you're in my stream tomorrow. I'll check it after the stream. All right, here we go. Here's Hurst, gets out of trouble, and gets hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for. I'm sorry, Curl almost came up with the interception.
Run down by anything that
and
big
that was
a long time.
Holy Toledo, Chase Young chasing him.
Jalen Hurts going, do this,
and he is a quick guy.
Down the field, and all of a sudden, Chase Young was on his back.
Like Chase Young got some speed.
Chase Young, perfect.
That dude is nasty.
Chase Young hurts.
Like that's one guy you're gonna have nightmares for years to come with.
Both teams.
All right, here comes the punt.
Johnston with a line drive boot toward the
and
sideline.
It is out of bounds. Good punt.
At around the 16-yard line.
Got it down at the 18-yard line. Do have to mute it for copyrighted music. All right, Katie. Appreciate you for coming out. Have a great night.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Oh, absolutely. Chase Young did. Devontae is a different kind of breed. He's unguardable in my opinion. You guys talking about Devontae Smith, the wide receiver from Alabama? I'm not worried about ours. Just points, trucks, buying cars for top mods. Juju Smith-Schuster and Chase Claypool need to study Adams. What's going on, Liam? 5584 says hi. Larry White says Green Bay. No Adams in Packers offense. Oh, okay. Adams every game. Rodgers and Adams. Tore my meniscus in my left knee 2 years ago. No surgery. Now I tore my right one. Ouch. Hey, what's going on, Clutch Replays? So sorry I'm late, but hi, I love the YouTube vids. I appreciate that, Clutch. Can you vote for Jalen Hurts? Smith is going to be a monster, though. I want him in Detroit. Hey, that's all hashtag facts. Smith should win the Heisman. You can't vote on what do you call it, players? What's going on, Paul? Going to grill a pork chop now. A Rodgers MVP. What's going on, Drake Knight?
All
right, here we go. Smith throws. That's connected to McLaurin.
Haskins, of course, is released second year. They had hoped that he would be the franchise guy. Talking about
second and
Alex
5.
Smith. We talking about Smith mentoring Kaepernick after he lost
doing
his
good.
job,
How about you,
mentoring Patrick Mahomes. And he had some words to say about Haskins and what he should do.
Yeah, he says he just has to individually focus on getting better, direct all his energy, all his work without distractions, focus in on getting better every single day.
All right, here we go, second and 5. Hands it off. And that's a loss of a yard by
Gibson. Stopped at the
Gibson.
line of scrimmage. McGill makes the tackle. It's 3rd down and 5.
Okay, so it's a no-gainer,
So
3rd down and 5.
Distractions, if you will. I mean, just think about for some of these young men coming out, getting paid all that money for the first time, and some.
All right, David Z, have a great night. All right, it is 3rd down and 5. Big time down for the Washington football team.
And distraction.
Oh, yeah.
McKissick is out wide.
Down the line. And bring it in. Hope to reclaim the reclamation.
Alex Smith
project
is
anyway.
looking, throws,
Smith
and it's
is chased
incomplete.
out and throws it into the bench. So we have had 3
All right,
drives
Liam,
in the
have
third
a wonderful
quarter,
night.
and every one has been a 3 and out.
Yeah, I was waiting for this strategy to start to emerge, though, with Alex Smith. You got to make him move. So here they come. They're going to bring both blitzers right up the gut with the sole purpose, just trying to get Alex moving on that bad leg of his. Remember, it's a sore calf, and we really
be careful,
have not
Jason.
seen when they've got him to move the same sort of consistency out of this Washington offense.
Tressway.
All right, here comes Tressway. That is Greg Ward with fair catch. All right, here we go. Ball is at the 29-yard line of the Philadelphia Eagles. Petition for Logan Thomas to get a $2 million contract. Hey, he definitely deserves it. I was sad that Logan Thomas didn't re-sign in Detroit. I did like him. I liked him actually a lot better than I like Jesse James.
They put in place the discipline of the players to
What's
get
up,
us to
Ronald
this
Red?
final game.
Well, lots of speed bumps, but here we are.
All right, here we go. Hurts, throws. That's incomplete. Great coverage.
Toward the intended receiver, incomplete. Covered on the play by Moreau. 2nd down and 10.
For Alex Smith.
Oh, man, that sucks,
Such a
Wildflower.
remarkable story. I keep trying to imagine what it was like when the doctors
Prayers
finally
up, Wildflower.
okayed him to play. And that night, he had to go home and sit down with his wife and
Hey, absolutely.
basically say, what do you think? Right? I mean, it's just the two of them at that
Wait,
point.
Larry Fitzgerald
They
did
have kids,
retire?
They have a great future ahead of
I
them.
appreciate
They have
that, William
money.
Nichols.
Honey, what do you
Or
think?
Nicholson?
That had to be an unbelievable conversation.
And a guy who's been around a long time. 2nd down and 10. And Scott with a gigantic hole.
And
Takes it
Scott
up to the
just near
50-yard line.
midfield.
Scott almost untouched as he broke through the line. Reeves makes the tackle there. A gain of 20 yards for him.
Once again, we've got Jason Kelsey who's going to come down on the double team right here and just pop it. That's the play that they love. There's double team blocks and that duo run combination just has been so effective for Philadelphia for so long.
Well, in this play, no huddle, went right to the line here. Flipping out
All right,
here.
here's Clement. Clement. Good gain on that play. 2 yards short of first down.
Everybody remember Corey Clement, right?
What's going on? K-Hop won?
Receiving in the Super Bowl, a touchdown. Never been over 55 before. He picked a,
Linda says, let's go
a
football
good
team.
spot for a breakout game.
Yeah, I'd say.
Hey, appreciate
So did
that,
some
Coach
other
Clays.
quarterback, I remember, too. How about Nick Foles in that game? It was unbelievable.
That was on the other side. Brady, I mean, over 500 yards. And the Eagles win their first ever Super Bowl, and here we are 3 years later with a lot of. Look out, a pass here
Here
from
we
John
go.
Hightower.
Hightower with the football. He's going to take off. Only a gain of a yard.
Just
going to bring up third down.
By 2 yards to the 43-yard line. Tackle there.
Hey,
by
Intermittent
Boston.
Sports, what's going on, brother?
It's so hard to tell. It looks easy when you're watching on television, right? You know this is a backwards pass. But when you're playing free safety, that sort of depth perception isn't easy to come by. But it takes
you did
a lot
a
of
triple header
discipline
today?
for a wide receiver to
I
not
did too.
throw this ball. You've been waiting your whole
I was on
life
for
to
the
throw an
Steelers,
NFL
Browns,
pass,
Cardinals, Rams, and
pull
now
it down
this
is almost
Washington-Philly game.
So Ward do it earlier. Now 3rd
All right,
and 2.
shot the shotgun. Jalen Hurts.
At the 43-yard line.
Hurts takes off. Got a first down inside the 40, down at the 39.
37-yard line. So Hurts tonight.
Hey, what's going on, Ray 204? Happy New Year to you as well.
Inactive tonight, looking on from the sideline.
And they basically had John Bostic in a spy position here, and they still can't stop it. I mean, that's the power of Jalen Hurts. People forget this guy used to be a power lifter. I mean, he is a powerful young man. And when he gets out in the second half and starts running the ball, I think defensive backs in particular really get stunned by just how strong he is.
2 rushing touchdowns tonight.
All right, here we go. First down and 10.
Huntley is the running back.
Hurts looking, throws, got it to Huntley. Huntley, no gain on that play. Brings up second down.
We talked.
All right, do have to mute it real quick during copywritten music. What can be done to stop these guys? Who are you talking about, Kay? Talking about the Eagles, or are you talking about the Washington?
Great runners.
Hey, that is hashtag facts, Castle
look at
Lord.
the first read.
Don't care who your team is. Larry Fitzgerald definitely deserves 100% respect.
Quarterback position. We've already seen him going through his progression several times.
It's kind of easy to stop Washington.
Take off again.
But in this ball game, I don't think the Eagles have enough
people were surprised. They had Wentz, huge contract and all the rest. And
you got to isolate and get rid of Chase Young off that defense.
And there's Jeff Lurie.
And kind of have him eliminated on that defense, single him out.
Big, strong guy and a power runner.
Because once he gets in,
some of the things
he'll disrupt and make plays for everybody else.
I think in a perfect world scenario, that's
even if he doesn't get
home,
he still opens it up for a lot of other players
running this offense. Now the question becomes, is that Carson Wentz's plan, or is he going to try and fight his way out of here?
All right, here comes 3rd down and 7. And here comes Chase Young, like I was saying. And Payne's on his tail. That's incomplete.
Is incomplete. Chase Young chased him down. Yeah, Chris Mortensen had the report earlier today that it was a ruptured relationship with Wentz and with Doug Peterson.
Lonnie.
Eagles talking to some of the people around here.
What's going on, Kobe?
Should know. Think that's a lot of agent talk. We don't know.
I'm sure there's some agent talk. Everybody's positioning this time of year. Of course, the one obvious one with Phillip Rivers talking about retirement. Would Frank Reich, his old coach in Indianapolis, be a possibility? So let the speculation begin.
Meanwhile, 4th and 7. They line up
here
to
we
go
go.
for it.
4th down and 7. And
53 or 54-yard.
Let's see if they took a timeout or is it a delay of game.
So it'll be 4th and 7 and see what they're going to do. I mean, there's so much.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. It's 4th down.
Oh
especially at this time of year. And of course, tomorrow.
All right,
is
that is a
Black
delay
Monday.
of
Adam Gase
game.
is already out as the coach of the district. Made a lot of other changes. But you're right. I mean, some of that
Buffalo
speculation is going to be
destroyed them by
retires.
30.
Frank Reich, of course, did a great job with Wentz. Did they make a trade? We don't know.
Hey,
Philip
this
Rivers
one goes out to
going,
whoever got to play
Excuse me?
Buffalo.
I'm getting ready to win a Super Bowl. What are you talking about?
I'm going to the playoffs. What are you talking
All right,
about?
here we go. Here comes the punt. Fair catch called.
Signal for
And
a
it's
fair
going to be a
catch.
touchback.
Down
Ball's
to
going to
the
be placed
end
at the 20-yard line.
All right, let's take a little.
But yeah, I know that's a lot easier said than done than trying to, kind of isolate Chase Young. But if you can do that, it does put you in better position offensively because it'll at least buy your quarterback a couple extra seconds because Chase Young is a beast. Definitely is going to win Defensive Player of the Year. I don't think there's anybody that's going to be close to challenge that. Hey, Trox, UFO red dot story. You guys just like me going like this, don't you? Hey, absolutely. I remember you, Chris. Hey, appreciate that. Michael says, yo, love the channel, bro. Didn't want to go for the field goal. Sad. 24 years now, JT and I I never win, or am I? I always watch the end. Just don't chat all the time, says Mr. Beck. Hey, appreciate that, Mr. Beck. What's going on, Elite? Elliot must sack, or Elliot must suck. What's going on, Carve Season? Says hi. Oh, wow, Eric. 24 years married. That is definitely a win. Next year is what? Your guys' silver? Your silver year, and then 50 is what? Gold? Michael says, New Jersey, stand up. Pat C says, Colts play the...
Oh, my God.
Hey, that's going to be an easy one and done for the Colts. I like the Colts, but hey, that's going to be an easy one and done. Wow. Oh, no, I didn't even know that there was boxing on yesterday. Coffin says, I am at 12 years married. I am working on number 8.
Let's get it together. He got out there
All
last
right, here we
week
go.
with Tyler Heineke to get him
Alex
pumped
Smith.
up. And that's juggled.
Oh, wait!
Or is it?
Oh!
It's the question. It is.
Epps
at the
came out
15-yard
with
line.
it.
Marcus Epps, after the juggle, Epps comes up with the ball.
Epps comes
But
up with
Kissick
the
couldn't
ball.
handle it. Juggled it.
Is that
lost
an
it.
interception?
And the pick.
Interception, with the intercepting player being down by contact at the 15-yard line. Washington's ball, first down.
No advance there. They say he was down by contact.
That is one unbelievable interception right there. How can you make contact and find the ball all at the same time? I mean, that is
Holy
almost
Toledo.
impossible what Epps just pulled off right there.
First 10 years are tough.
I mean, he's going in for the hit, and all of a sudden, somehow the ball is just sitting in
48
his
years
arms.
single, anything?
A complete look what I found. And a guy
As
getting
my
a chance
dad
to
would
play,
say,
Rod
JL,
McLeod is on
I love one when you
IR,
can
the
love them
injuries
all.
in the secondary. And he comes up in a play. You can almost hear the cheering from 90 miles up the turnpike.
Honestly, that's one of the best interceptions I've seen this year.
Well, apparently I just got
Philadelphia,
myself back in the doghouse.
Only 7 interceptions this season. Starting to rain, too. Light rain coming down, 37 degrees.
All right, here we
in
go.
Philadelphia.
First
The ball
down
is at
and
the
10.
15-yard line.
All right, here we go. Hurts got it to Scott. Scott
nice run.
Inside the 10, down at the, I believe, the 9-yard line. Great game.
57 yards. Rain
and it's
coming
starting
down.
to, I believe, either snow or rain.
Offensive line starts to take
there
over.
in Philadelphia.
It's fun to watch. I can remember Al coming on for our Super Bowl broadcast with the Eagles and saying, I think the Eagles have the best offensive and defensive line in all of football. And it sort of has played
Aaron
out
says,
that
just
way
my
for
luck.
a
I
few
started
years
watching
now.
a boom interception.
Now here they are with a chance to go lock this one up.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 4.
On the ground again.
And that is a good game.
The first down is
Going to
Boston
be just
Scott.
short of a first
Boston
down.
makes the tackle. 4 minutes to go in the third. It's 3rd down and 1.
Michael says, let's go, Big Blue.
One of the things that really helps is
We're
when
3
your
legs
tight
away
end
from
can get
200.
after one of their pass rushers and just remind him, hey, you have to play the
45,
run as well
never
as the
been married,
pass. So
says Jason.
anytime they start thinking about taking off up the field, they're going to do just the opposite. Smith over there going, I still can't believe
All right,
I
here we
caught
go.
that
3rd
ball.
down and 1. Big time down.
Changing the play. Play clock
Jason
at 3.
Sweat need to get into it.
3rd down and 1. And again, it's Scott.
And let's see.
Very close.
Let's see where they mark it.
They're going to spot. They're going to signal first down. See the down judge coming in. Say move the sticks. That was the initial indication. Now there's a little bit of a conference as to exactly where they're going to spot it.
All right, they're saying it's a first down.
1st and goal.
3rd and goal at the 4.
A 5'6" power runner. And it looked like Josh Sweat and Bostic sort of hit each other.
3rd
and gave
1st and
Scott
goal at
just
the 5.
enough freedom to be able to get through there. That wasn't that was Jonathan Allen.
From the 5, 1st and goal, under 3 minutes to play.
All right, 1st and goal.
Clement is the running back. Give it to him.
Clement
taken down.
Gain
nice
of a yard.
4-yard line.
2nd and goal at the
Curl
4.
had an earlier interception with the stop. 2nd down and goal.
This is what a great safety can do. They can just find their way from the backside of a play, and Cameron Curl has proven not just to be good on the back end as far as pass coverage, but as that 8th guy in the box, the unblocked guy. He has to make plays, and he did there.
All right, here we go. Jalen Hurts. Looking, throws, incomplete, intended for Travis Fulgham.
Fulgham nearest to it. 3rd down and goal.
3rd and goal, big time down.
Quarter.
Yeah, one of the things you like to do with a great pass rusher, like what they have in Chase Young on the other side, is occasionally just take some pressure off of that tackle, right? Just roll away from there and see what your quarterback, you got a good mobile quarterback. He's run a couple in for touchdowns. That time, Washington up to it.
All right, here we go. Hurts.
Chase.
Gets out of pressure, throws.
Fires
intended for Hurts, incomplete.
And so they limit them to a field goal.
Brings up 4th and goal, 2:01 to play.
And they try to tie the game with a chip shot field goal.
That defense stepping up, absolutely.
For the moment, on 4th and goal, they're going to leave the offense out.
Henry says, who are playing the
Will
Browns on Sunday night.
From the 4-yard line?
It's been his history.
Wow.
It's been his history.
What a call this is. You're a Giants fan. You happy or what? You'll know in a moment. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal.
All right, they're going to go for it. Hurts. Looking. Pressure comes, and it's incomplete. Turnover on down.
So they pass up a chance for the almost sure 17-17 tie.
You take the points on that one. It's a 3-point game. You kick the field goal, tie this bad baby up with 1:54 left. Holy Toledo. Eagles dropped the ball with that one. What's going on, Fudd Raker? Seahawks or Rams? Seahawks will win over the Rams. Eagles, why people be so stingy? Eagles, why be so stingy? Hey, absolutely. Sometimes you just got to take the points. Now, that's a situation. It's a close game. That's where you take the points. Early on, first, second quarter, yeah, okay, if you want, try to go for it, see, kind of get a test of, what the defense is going to give you and what they won't. But third quarter, late in the third quarter, almost the fourth, you take the points if you're close. Take the points, tie it up. Now puts pressure on Washington to go march down and try to score. Bad coaching, yeah, I love it. I'll take Aaron Donald over Russell Wilson. Follow our fellow no MVP votes. Like Big Ben. 410 and 1, does it really matter? Says Chuck Pratt. Unreal play calling. How you from Maryland? Or how you from Maryland? Says Michael. Coffee says sea chickens. Go football team says football kids. Fudd says snub wobbler. Trox missed it. Eric can get that.
Now starts.
All right, here we go. And as McLaurin got the first down,
who is able to hop forward for the
Eric,
first down.
you can definitely get that. It's not gold or silver. It's a nightmare.
I don't care. I'm tired. I love analytics, but at a certain point, you got to kick the field goal there.
A lot of it comes down to field position and the whole thing, but there are just mathematical equations out there that actually gave a 5% edge to going for it on
says
that
Alabama will beat Ohio State by 4 touchdowns.
Say what you will. That's what the math
Here we go.
says.
First and
That's
10.
what the math says.
Hands it off. That is, I believe, Peyton Barber.
Peyton Barber to the
Peyton
20 yard.
Barber,
Let's go back to the play.
gain
This
of
is
about
fourth
3,
down.
maybe 4 on
Chip
that
shot
play.
Field goal ties the game. Instead, you get this.
Yeah, but you're going to scramble left here, and there was a receiver wide open, and he just couldn't quite get enough on the ball. So, analytics are one of those funny things. The times you miss, you feel like a fool. The times you hit it, you're a genius. And unfortunately for the Eagles and Doug Peterson this year, he's been coming up snake eyes.
Okay, Hot One says, go Washington football team. Absolutely.
Ain't picking my horses at Santa Anita.
Second and 6.
I'll tell you that. Second down and 6. Final minute of the third.
And that's Alex Smith. Got it to Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas. Good second effort. Going to be a yard short of a first down.
It's going to make it third down and 1.
Hey, appreciate that, Charles P.
And we are starting to see pressure now coming out of the secondary of the Philadelphia Eagles. And at some point, it is going to be the turn of Terry McLaurin to try and make a big play. Eventually, when you bring pressure, you're also going to play some man-to-man coverage on the outside. So number 17 will be a factor here in the fourth quarter.
Third quarter is history. Football team 17, Eagles 14.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music. My Eagles are flying, JT. Hey, what's going on, Beltway 95 Sports? Can brothers play on the same NFL team? Yeah, actually, 2 of the Watt brothers play on the Steelers. Julian and Romeo Okawara, the brothers, are here in Detroit. So, yeah, I mean, you see brothers play on the same team a lot. DC all day, says Fabio. Doug is the worst coach in the league. McCourty twins play on the Patriots? Absolutely. Totally forgot about the McCourty brothers. W stands for win. But brothers can't share wives. Yeah, that'd be a recipe for disaster. What's going on, T-Lo? Says, I want y'all to win. The Blackwood brothers played for Miami in the 89s. Sucks the South. Fox 1 p.m. game. Dallas versus New York. And now this, Washington versus Philly. How come we are punished with the NFC East? Thank you. I did a Eagles championship belt for the Eagles autism program a few years back. Hey, that is awesome. Salute to Beltway 95 Sports. That is awesome. Shout out to you, Beltway. That is awesome. All right, we are back.
Bunch of stiffs.
What's going on, Jags?
On the left anyway.
JW?
Not Michelle.
Mark, what's going on?
I have a big head.
Bob, how's it going?
It's just in. So it's 3rd down and 1 for the Washington football team.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 1. We are in the money quarter, the fourth
WFT
quarter.
At the 24-yard line.
Barber is your running back in the backfield. Logan Thomas in motion. Got it to Barber. Barber is going to try to pick it up. See where they spot it. It looks like they got it.
Brandon Graham and Singleton are right there. Put it right
and they
on
did.
The yellow line, which if it holds, as you know, not official. You've heard that 18 million times. First down.
All right, first down, Washington. Barber
like
picks it up for a yard.
Initial glance kind of got caught up. Good effort, though, to dive out. Is that knee down before that? Was that worthy of any sort of look?
Those challenges are so hard to win. So hard. First down.
All right, here we go. First down and 10. Hands it off. That's Peyton Barber. Peyton Barber, gain of a couple.
The Giants are watching and they're posting things they never thought they'd say, like "Fly, Eagles, fly." And I just chatted with Giants safety Logan Ryan. Asked him how he's doing.
Oh man, Golden Tate even says "Fly, Eagles, fly." Y'all remember he did play with the
so
Eagles.
I asked about his nerves, and he said, "No nerves. Enjoying the game. I'm getting ready for next Saturday night at 8:15 p.m." And as you said, Al, people can see that on NBC. He's ready.
I wonder if they were saying kick Eagles kick.
All right, 2nd and 7.
He's ordering something else along with that jersey. 2nd down and 7.
Empty backfield. Smith throws. That's caught by McLaurin.
31 by McLaurin.
Got it to the 31.
And so another big 3rd down. They're all big now. 3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4.
Well, Terry McLaurin, who without questions, their speed, their deep threat, their big play guy, caught the touchdown. He does have to deal with Darius Slay, who's obviously one of the best cornerbacks in all of football, and basically they have been chasing Darius all over the field whenever Terry McLaurin was out there.
7 catches, one of them.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 4.
3rd down and 4. And that pass
and that is
caught. That's J.D. McKissick.
That is incomplete.
Incomplete, they say. McKissick going to the ground, and it's incomplete.
That's fourth down and 4.
Alex Singleton there for the coverage.
Washington still nursing a 3-point lead.
Philadelphia's going to get the ball back.
12:47.
This is a play McKissick has just made all season long.
Oh,
and that was
he
a big
did
one
drop
because
it.
Now they turn the football back over. And we've kind of been watching the sideline here, and I don't know if it means anything or not, but it looks like Nate Sudfeld has been warming up over there a bit.
Doug Peterson was telling us he would like to get him into the game tonight. Will he in this situation? 21-yard line, flag
to the 25,
is down. Greg Ward
to the 29. See what the flag is about.
Flag down back to where the line of scrimmages, in fact.
And Sudfeld is going in the game.
During the kick, holding number 83 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. Philadelphia's ball, first down. Timeout.
First down.
All right, Nate Sudfeld is in at quarterback. When we come back, it's going to be 1st and 10.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
That's because over here, Muhammad, all fans are welcome. You know, we all kind of have fun together, whichever team you root for. Slick Cousin told me Joe Hayden chose 23 because he looked up to him. But I just don't get it. Maybe his work at Lions and now a Shim Philly team. Best I've seen of Slay Jr. was him picking a fight versus DK. Yeah, well, Darius Slay, I mean, he's only good for the big play. Like, he's not going to shut down half the field. He's just that big play guy. Like, you needed a big play, Darius Slay is your guy. You need somebody like a Revis Island or, you know, somebody who's going to shut down half that field. You know, he's not going to do that for you. He never did it with Detroit, and he will never do it with any team. That's not his MO. Chase Gibson says Carson Wentz went on holiday. Bucks versus Redskins says fade away. $55 million for Slay. Not even worth it.
Sudfeld, we mentioned.
All right, here is Nate
Peterson was telling us
Sudfeld.
yesterday, hey, I want to get him into the game. And I said, if the game is really close, would you get him in at the end of the game? And we really didn't get an answer. But here is your answer.
All right, here we go. 12:35. There's a quarterback switch.
Sudfeld played his college ball in Indiana. A little juggle there on the snap. Into the end zone he goes.
Sudfeld threw it out of bounds.
He was drafted by the Redskins.
Lucky he did that, because if he would have got tackled, it was going to be a safety.
By, you know, sooner or later I had to say it, so sorry about that. The Eagles got him the following year.
They will host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Final game of the 18th season, got hurt in preseason of 19. They've always liked him a lot. Just hasn't had a chance to play, and he's been inactive all year.
Second and 10.
When he was
Sudfeld still in at quarterback.
Backup quarterback and didn't get into the game. So his first action since 18.
And that is Huntley.
Huntley. Jason Huntley up to the
gain of about
line.
4, maybe 5.
Third down, 36.
And in New York, they're saying
it's going to be 3rd and 6, so it's going to be a 4-yard gain.
But it's really Philadelphia time, and they're trying to evaluate their quarterback position. And Sudfeld, if he,
they might, they might have a good chance. It is going to be played in.
RPO
it's going to be played in
really
Washington,
well. We saw
so
him in 17.
It's a little advantage.
He played the last week, and that's what his game is. But man, this is a big moment.
I think it's going to be a good game
for him, and a big moment for the league.
6'6", 227. Now he's got to take a timeout, among other things.
They didn't have a receiver on the field. We saw Greg Ward try and run out there late, and they had to call the
Philadelphia
timeout.
Takes the timeout. That is their first, and that's the first timeout by either team.
You are correct.
In this half. So
Michelle,
Philadelphia has 2, Washington has 3. 11:44 left to play in the fourth quarter. Washington is up by 3, 17-14. It's 3rd and 6 at the Philadelphia 15-yard line.
He may have passed out.
I think I took the phone off the wall.
Saints play the Bears. Saints going to steamroll the Bears.
Rivalries will grow in the NFC
Especially
East.
if this is going to be Drew Brees' last season. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 6. Sudfeld.
Pressure. Sudfeld throwing deep
And
he
got it. Interception.
At the 45-yard line by Jeremy Reeves.
And that
And I guess if
was
there's any solace for the Giants
Reeves with the interception. Washington is at their 45-yard line. When we come back from commercial break, it's going to be 1st and 10. Coffin says, keep Sudfeld in, LOL. They just switched him out, Logan. When do they play, Saturday or Sunday? I'm not too sure. I know they start games at 1 o'clock on Saturday. I will be live for all 6 games, Saturday and Sunday. And then that Monday, I'll be live for the national title game. This Tuesday, I'll be live for the Heisman Trophy ceremony. I will be having a special guest, hopefully on Monday, around 6 or 6:30 before I get on for some basketball. Murray Robinson says, long live the Cowboys. Any word when Washington will come up with the new name? No name team right now. No, they're not 100% sure. They're actually talking about actually making that their real name. Fire the Eagles coaches. Well, Eagles are going to have to replace the defensive coordinator and Jim Schwartz, as he will be a free agent. He is not going to coach next season.
Go back.
He's going to take the year off and contemplate retirement. Oh, man, he was wide open on that. Had a couple miscues by the Eagles.
All
right, here we go.
Meanwhile, Washington
and that's
with
Gibson.
The ball.
Gibson gains
outside,
11 on that play.
And a first down before he
got
steps
the first
out of bounds.
down. It's going to be 1st and 10.
To go in
11 and a half to play.
So many different really good young players, right? You talk
Brian,
about
we don't
Young,
talk like that.
Antonio
You better
Gibson.
respect
They just
females
have
in the
guys
chat,
up and
please.
down this lineup that that you start going, boy, this could really end up being something. Cameron Curl. We're seeing Washington, if they can get a healthy quarterback out there full time, it'd be good.
From the 43-yard line, keep it on the ground.
All right, that is Barber.
Gibson again, short gain. Gibson tonight, a dozen
Second
carries,
down,
for
gain of
37
2.
yards, averaging a little over 3 per tote.
10:50 to play in the fourth.
Lineman down on the Philadelphia Eagles bench. So many times, offensive linemen can't hide their emotions. You know, they try to be diplomatic.
Appreciate that,
they try
Michael.
to be, but you know, like Jason Kelsey, we heard him this week talk about when you're in the NFL, you're playing to win every game where you take the field out there. And I'm just trying to get a little feel from those guys how they feeling about this quarterback change.
Off the shotgun, Alex Smith looking, throws. Oh, that's intercepted.
28-yard line.
And that's down at the 41.
Receiver.
Philadelphia ball. That's TJ Edwards.
And the big interception. So exactly what the Eagles and every Giants fan obviously was hoping for right there. First interception.
That's an interception for Alex Smith.
Be just a little out route here by Logan Thomas. Thomas is going to fall down on the play. So the 2 interceptions tonight. One of them was the miracle interception, right, by Epps earlier when he was making a tackle, and this one on a slip and fall by probably his most reliable receiver all season in Logan Thomas.
Eagles now at the 41-yard line.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 41.
For Alex Smith.
And Sunfield is back in. That's Ertz.
The 46-yard line.
Got it to the 46.
There. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. Ticking down to 10 minutes left in the fourth.
Now that was a good play
Logan
right
says
there.
Put Hurts back in.
He saw the blitz coming. He went right to the hot read and Ertz and took care of business. That's at least you know his brain is settling in here now. I'm sure his emotions are all over the place.
180, what's up?
Drops it. Ball is loose. Young.
Oh, Chase Young.
Scott is there.
Got it for the fumble recovery.
Oh, can you believe it? They get a big break and they give it right back 2 plays later.
Wow, Sudfield.
Just a low hard snap here. You need your quarterback to make a play and catch the ball. You also need him to just dive on
Toledo
one.
and Montez Sweat
flying in there,
created that
didn't
fumble
even care if
for
he
his
got it
partner.
In his hands or not. He just wanted to knock it away from Sudfeld, and then Chase Young there to pick it up. Great play by Sweat to not worry about anything but get the ball out of the hands of Nate Sudfeld, and mission accomplished. We are going to be talking about this one in New York and Philly for a while.
Think he's going to bring Hurts back?
I mean, we'll see Carson Wentz. Who knows?
You never know. Norm Van Brocklin is warming up to the 25-yard line. 8:01. You see 2 flags coming in. Gibson. Short gain for the moment.
Flag on the play.
Holding. Offense number 76. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Right tackle.
That's Moses.
There was a late spin
with the hold
on his block, and as he started to get away, just grabbed him.
So it's 1st down and 20.
Oh boy, yeah, that's the look, right? That's the look from the offensive lineman over there, and they're trying not to say anything, and
trying.
All right, 1st and 20.
Nice hold here.
Gibson got it to the 30.
Broke away from TJ Edwards, who had made that earlier interception. Picks up another couple. It'll be 2nd and 15.
And now it's so hard, right, on Sudfeld. It's so hard. You've had a couple of opportunities. There's been a couple of turnovers. There's Herbig coming over and trying to give him a word of encouragement. But it can get lonely over there on that sideline. You know, everybody kind of goes up and goes, hey, you're all right, don't worry.
Yeah,
but
no problem.
The second one, they don't always come back.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 15.
2nd and 15.
Got to get it to the 15.
Blitz.
And that ball batted down.
And then Arnold, the safety with the back. 3rd and 15.
Yeah, good.
I'll be doing some NBA basketball tomorrow.
Schwartz. They're going to end up going wide and inside here
hey,
with the pressure.
Absolutely, T-Lo. This game is definitely crazy.
I think the game plan earlier was to try and let that 4-man rush get there, but now
Michael
on
says
3rd
Ohio
and
State will
15,
upset Alabama.
So many times over his career, Jim Schwartz brings pressure, doesn't care if you complete it or not, makes the tackle.
Here we go, 3rd down and 15.
You don't get a yard, you got a 48-yard
Got
field
it
goal.
to McKissick.
Take it to the 23-yard line.
Be short.
McKissick
4th down.
there, so that will set up about a 41-yard attempt on 4th down.
All right.
Huge defensive stop. Boy, those are tough when you get turnovers down on your end of the field, and they just had to hold them to a field goal, which they did.
Hopkins, 1 for 1 tonight, a 42-yarder.
Here comes a 42-yard attempt. He has already made it 42-yarder.
42-yarder. So he's been here before.
All right, here we go. Kick is up, and it's good.
7:42 left.
20-14. It's a 6-point game. Eagles, if they can get a touchdown and an extra point, they'll be up by 1. Still anybody's game. 7:42 remains in the 4th quarter. Ken Nelson says, come on, Eagles. Just 1 touchdown.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
What's going on, Galaxy Sweat? Says, hey. No Way says, let's come on, birds. Reality TV says, Washington gonna win. Doug P is dizzy. Buck's gonna make the football team walk the plank. What's going on, Hap Phantom? Says, go Packers. Kevin Leach says, why was Jalen pulled? I'm not too sure. I mean, that was not so smart. Like, that would get you fired if it was me. Like, that's your best quarterback at this point right now. Why are you pulling him for some no-name guy? I get it, you're trying to create some sort of spark, but create some sort of spark with your top guy at this point. If Jalen isn't back in, it's a tank job. I think so. Fortnite Pro Gaming says, come on, Eagles. The Giants need this. Nate the Great Sudfield. Somebody betting on the game? Who are you going for? I'm going for Washington. Nate Sudfield is selling. Philly needs Fireball and eggnog now. Absolutely. Clutch Bone says, let's get the pick.
Philadelphia to get the ball.
All right, here we go.
By 6.
And we got a touchback. Ball's going to be placed at the 25-yard line.
Chase Young.
All right, and Chase Young has been an animal all game long, creating pressure. Hey, Wildflower, just call the cops on her. get a restraining order next time she comes around. You know, she could go to jail.
No top to that.
All right, 26
right there.
rush snap
anything he wants in this
has been causing all sorts of havoc.
Number 2 overall pick in the draft.
All right, Sudfeld handed off to Scott.
Boston Scott 4-yard
That's
run.
second
Scott's
down.
been the workhorse tonight out of the backfield. 15 carries for Boston for 65 yards. And Hurts done after 3 quarters. Sudfeld into his 3rd series.
You know, I get you want to see Sudfeld. I mean, I do. I understand what they're doing here. I get it. But wouldn't you rather see what Jalen Hurts could do in this situation?
I think he does too.
I mean, right? Wouldn't you rather see? Because that's the bigger decision, not who the backup quarterback is.
Correctamundo.
All right, second and
down
6.
and 6.
Play action, throws.
Outside, and that pass
That is
not
incomplete,
caught.
intended for
was
Watkins.
there. Got position on the defender. Young chased Sudfeld down. 3rd and 6.
Well, and the other thing that happens, Al, is now without the run threat of Jalen Hurts, without the quarterback scramble up the middle,
absolutely.
now these pass rushers are going to go to work on these 2 young tackles
Like
on
you
the
bench your
outside,
starting quarterback
and Toth
in
and Matt
Carson
Pryor.
Wentz
So
for
the
Jalen
whole
Hurts.
dynamic of the
And now
offense
the very
has to
last
change
game you're
a
going to
little
bench
bit
Jalen
without
Hurts
the run threat of Jalen Hurts in there.
for some guy that's been screwing
36.
the last 3 drives up.
180, what's up?
All right, here's 3rd and 6.
And throws.
And that's
that will
complete.
be
That's a
caught
first down
for a first
by
down.
Whiteside.
Arthega-Whiteside making the grab.
They brought all kinds of pressure, so it's just one-on-one throwing on the outside, and this is what Sudfeld can do well. You just give him a chance, throw a little back shoulder. I'm actually kind of happy for J.J. Arthega-Whiteside to see him have some success here when he's getting a chance.
All right, here we go. First down and 10.
That one for 10. 1st and 10. Sudfeld, look out from behind.
And that's Sweat with the sack.
By Montez Sweat.
Montez Sweat.
Another sack. Sweat takes him down, and that's a sack of 14 yards. 2nd and 24.
Yeah, here he is
Montez
against
Sweat.
Toth again. No real run threat to speak of, so the
And
pass
balling
rushers
all
are coming
game
right
along
down
with
Broadway.
with Chase
Now,
Young.
You heard me say it a few times. As a quarterback, you do not have the right to go backwards because those tackles are trying to push them around, right? And you go backwards, and that's where Montez Sweat's going to end up.
Sweat now has 9 sacks on the season. Team leader in that
Sudfeld got it
Here's
to
Boston
Scott.
Coming back the other way.
Scott got it inside the 30.
Flag is down.
Down at the... Oh, wait, there's a flag.
Can only hope it's against the defense. Ron Torbert checking it out with his side judge. All right.
Illegal block in the back by the offense. Number 84. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
All right, block in the
Watch
back.
the right side of your screen is going to come flying in, and there is the block
Correction,
in the back.
Washington has elected to decline the penalty.
Greg Ward, and they are going to decline
the
it.
result of the play is 3rd down.
Yeah, I mean, I was
All right,
saying,
it's gonna
what-
be 3rd
what in the
down.
world, you know, you take the down here when you have the opportunity to do it.
Some of my friends in New York, I think, are going to have a few messages for me after the game. I'm afraid to pick up my phone at this point.
With asterisks and exclamation points and
Yeah.
3rd down and
cross hatches
18.
and all of the rest.
5:18 to
symbols
play
in it.
in the 4th.
Be 3rd down and 18.
180, what's up?
Blitz.
Sudfeld
is down.
losing yards.
That's John Bostic blitzing through. Giants fans, we can feel your pain.
You know,
Philly
I'm
sold
gonna
the
take
game.
this one step further.
Right.
If I haven't gone
Hey,
far
Hot says,
enough,
Tampa, here we
kill us.
come.
I'm trying not to get fired tonight. But if this had been the Dallas Cowboys that had won today, can you imagine the conspiracy theories and the things that would be going on right now between those two organizations?
All All right, here we go. Oh, he bumped the punt. He got it back.
And recovered himself, Steve Sims.
All right. Hey, I like what Chris Collinsworth is saying. He's like, I'm seriously trying not to get fired here. He's like, I gotta stay quiet because otherwise I will get fired. Oh man. Eagle fans, I don't know what to say to you guys, real talk, but you guys need to fire your head coach. He needs to be fired. The entire coaching staff needs to be fired. And you guys got to get this stuff right. There is no reason, even at 4-10-1, like, you don't bench your starting quarterback for your rookie quarterback that you want to see. Then in certain situations that you could really see what he really has, you're down 6. You're down 1 touchdown and an extra point. Touchdown, extra point, that's 21-20. You win. Okay, I get it. You're probably tanking for a draft pick, but you don't. If you're going to tank for a draft pick, you don't do what you did like this. You don't take your quarterback out, put in Sudfield, who shouldn't even be on a roster, real talk. And you bench Jalen Hurts and you make sure that Carson Wentz ain't even playing. You know, so, I mean, hey, if I'm a Giants fan, I would be mad too. Like, I'm going to circle every game I have of the Eagles. You're trying to tell me you cost me a playoff spot? They want the 6th pick. That's exactly what it is. If I'm the commissioner, I'm penalizing Philadelphia.
Washington just trying to hang on.
I am penalizing. In fact, I would actually take their first-round pick
if they win here tonight. Keep it on the ground, of course.
If I'm the commissioner,
the last time
that's exactly what I'm doing.
Playoffs for the losing record.
What are you doing?
Carolina.
You can't give me a proper answer. Give me your first-round draft pick.
The coach was Ron Rivera.
I'll show you not to do what you did.
Back to 82, which was the strike year. The Browns and Lions reached 4-5. The Seahawks in 10 were 7-9-1, and then Marshawn Lynch had that beastquake run in the playoff game. They beat New Orleans, and the Panthers went on to win a playoff game in 14. So Rivera's been here before. 2nd down and 8.
Ready! 780!
All right, here's Gibson. Gibson gets the first down and much more. Gain of about 15 on that play.
And he's on the chalk.
I'm sorry, gain of 13.
Scored him there. That'll stop the clock, but not until he picked up 13 yards and a first down.
And you just have to wonder
Philly has
what's
to be
going
trolling,
through
says
the
King
mind
Cameron.
right now of Ron
King
Rivera,
Camaro?
all that he's been through this season. And I asked
Giants
him
had
when we were
plenty of
talking
chances,
the other
but
day,
kept
I
losing.
said,
Now
what
they
would a
want
win and
to
winning
rely on
this
the Eagles to
division
win.
mean to
Yeah,
you?
I get that,
And
Muhammad.
he literally had to
absolutely.
take a second and collect himself.
You know, take care of what you're supposed
because
to.
of everything that's happened to that man this year and Alex Smith, pretty remarkable.
And we talked about, so look out, drops it. Just
Oh,
don't
the
have a
ball's
chance
loose.
to come up with the ball here. And here comes Torbert to take a
Let's
closer
see where
look.
they're going to mark it
Who's
or
at the
whose
bottom
ball.
of this pile? Umpire coming in signaling right off the bat.
All right, it's going to be second
which is
down.
the indication.
I'm sorry, third.
Torbert checking the earpiece to
Oh, let me
see.
see.
Get some other
Oh,
information.
man, bad snap.
Who winds up with it? Ball squirts out again.
Shout out to Alex Smith for recovering it.
At the bottom of the
Number
pile.
72 has reported as an eligible receiver.
Wow.
Can you imagine being on the New York Giants and watching this going on? I simply can't imagine what their emotions are.
2nd and 14.
Right now, between anger and excitement and disappointment.
You're looking for a reverse Joe Pisarcik at that point. You know,
And that is
if you don't
Gibson. To bring up 3rd down.
Didn't happen in the last 20 minutes. Doesn't mean anything to a lot of people. 3rd down. You know, we're talking about Rivera and what a man he is, and around the league,
Mr. Smith
anybody
says
around
Giants
football,
are out.
Andy Reid is as beloved a character coach as anybody. And then you got Rivera pretty much in that same boat. And
like,
Rivera
I'm going for Washington, but I'm more disappointed in what Philadelphia did.
For 5 years, Andy's first 5 seasons here.
And you know, it was so interesting that the whole Haskins decision, you know, it was supposed to be maybe not the official GM, but Rivera was given some promises and all that sort of stuff. That was put to the test with that Haskins decision. And you know what? He was the GM.
Meanwhile, timeout here taken by Washington, and we go to Michelle.
Well, I asked a number
Washington
of players
takes
and
the
close
timeout.
associates of Ron Rivera
Both
to
teams
describe
now
how
have
the
2
coach
timeouts
carried
apiece.
himself as he was battling cancer. The word I heard most was inspirational. Steady, strong fighter, and resilient came up a lot too. Chase Young called him, quote, a dude, explaining that Rivera was a guy you could only admire. And I heard again and again that Rivera wanted no pity. He just wanted to be out there and be a steady force for his football team, Al.
Exactly what he has been.
You benched
Looks
Hurts
like he's
for a
on
bump.
his way to the playoffs.
And you
had a
made
great
sure that Carson
career with
Wentz
the
couldn't
Chicago
suit
Bears,
up.
Played on the 85 championship team. Won the Super Bowl. Buddy Ryan defense.
That's why I said if I'm the commissioner,
Timeout, 3rd
you're going to
down
give me
and 10.
one answer, and it's going to depend on your draft pick. And Gibson, let's see if they mark him. Oh, they're going to mark him 4th down.
It'll be 4th down.
How about this decision?
4th and 1 coming
We're
up,
at
and
the
we'll find out what the
2-minute
decision is
warning,
after the
it looks
2-minute
like.
warning.
Wow.
Because we have reached that point. Let's take a look at that spot again. Official sticks are at the top of the frame right there. So it's
pretty easy, right? Because you have
it's a yard short.
Line well short.
Well, it's about a half a yard
and
short.
This is one of those, if you have a big quarterback, a big healthy quarterback, you just go out there and run quarterback sneak. I don't think you do that with Alex Smith. So now you know what Philadelphia is going to do. They're going to fly across the line. Boy, your defense has been playing really well. I don't see Jalen Hurts warming up on the sideline.
No, you don't.
You know, wow. But this is one play to win a division, too. You're 1 yard away from winning a division.
Put Chase Young in at quarterback. Have him run the
analytics, my man.
Have him run the football.
Winning for the Redskins. Sorry.
That's what I would do.
That's the 2 Bitcoins I owe our producer Fred Godelli. Current chance of winning is 94%. 4th and 1 for the Washington. 49 converts 6%.
That's me. If I'm 4th and 1 at the 49, got to get it to the 50.
3. You know what we need?
Hey, you need a big body? Put Chase Young in there.
Quarterback now for Smith, who has been studying advanced analytics and a whole bunch of other stuff.
All right, Alex Smith is going to go out there.
An economics degree. These 2 guys can start their own hedge fund.
You know, Al, what they did last week was they used Logan Thomas in a wildcat, and conceivably they could sneak him. They could flip-flop positions.
Yeah, or you can use Logan Thomas.
Oh,
my God.
Oh, man. Oh, man. 4th and inches, got the flag. That is a 1st down.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 76. 5-yard penalty results in a 1st down.
Oh, my
That's T.Y. McGill.
Wow.
Ain't funny, McGill.
Alex Smith. Got him.
You just got him.
Oh, man.
Number 72 is reported as an eligible receiver. 72 is eligible.
I can't believe that.
Well, what do you think would have happened?
I would have liked to watch that game.
Yeah, they put Marcus Baugh, who was the number 3 tight end, put him in the backfield. And then you get the offside. Now at the
All right, hold on. Let's see what they're going to do. First and 10.
They can stop the clock twice.
Thomas in motion. Hands it off. And that's a good gain by Gibson. Gonna be down at the Philadelphia 41-yard line.
Where's Herm Edwards when we need him? Coming up after the game, the Volkswagen post-game report. Michelle with the star of the game. We'll take a look at the wild card bracket. And that is coming your way right after the game.
I predict.
Yes, that.
A record.
Oh, absolutely, Andy, it's planned. That's why I'm saying, if I am. That is Brandon Graham.
And Eagle is down right now, and that would be Brandon Graham, and that's the way his season is going to come to a climax.
Great year for him.
Yeah, terrific.
It really was.
Voted to the Pro Bowl, even though there won't be a Pro Bowl game.
And he wasn't the only member of his family excited about that.
But
that
I mean,
was a true family celebration.
Like I said, if I'm
really
the commissioner
good for a really long time,
I am going to ask Philadelphia. You got one chance. What was that stuff that you pulled? If it is not to a real answer, they are to forfeit their first round pick, whether it's number 9 or number 6.
Run the clock out. And there's Wentz and Ertz.
Ready. 780. We're done.
All right, 2nd and 6. Gibson got it to the 39.
Third down. 149 left. So how about Derek?
Like I said,
Henry
I'm going for the Washington football team, but
Tennessee wins the division.
I don't want to see the Eagles give it up like that.
First player to lead the league in carries, rush yards,
like that is hogwash.
Since 67-68. Leroy Kelly did that with the Cleveland Browns. Tremendous season.
But 2,027 yards. I mean, when you need 240 something around there to break 2,000 and you get it.
I mean, if you're going to give it up with Jalen Hurts trying to fight.
Special player.
You know, not pulling Jalen Hurts and throwing Nate Sudfeld. Who?
And they can take this down inside a minute before they have to run another play. Get a first down and the game will be over.
All right, here we go. And that's Gibson.
It's going to get stopped.
Whoa. All right, so 4th down.
We're right back to it.
Yep.
I think you go for this one, though.
Yep. Maxine Nightingale might have said we're right back where we started from.
Taking at its best, absolutely, Bucks.
2 minutes farther along here in this song.
Oh, man alive.
I don't you love football? I mean, how do you make this stuff up? I mean, it is just this entire year, this entire season.
Well, it's drama. It's the great unscripted drama, and it's why the ratings for football are as great as they are.
Hey, I appreciate that, J.L. Grogan.
And people will say, oh, that they're diminished this year. Excuse me? Washington takes the timeout. Yeah, football went from number 1 to number 1.
To the Pats.
Quite a drop. All right, let's wrap up some leaders this season. Deshaun Watson led the league in pass yards. It's over 300 a game average, 4,800. Aaron Rodgers.
48 touchdowns.
Likely MVP, we think. 48 touchdown passes.
Stephon Diggs, 127 receptions.
127 receptions.
How much time left? A minute.
The playoffs.
Devontae Adams,
despite even missing
18 receiving touchdowns.
18 touchdown receptions. Talked about Henry. Leading the league in rushing.
Justin Jefferson for rookies. Yep. How about that year he had?
He and
All right, 102, 4th and 1.
Now they're going to punt.
All right, they're going to punt it.
Wade, who will send it down and fair caught.
And it's fair caught at the, I believe.
Greg Ward is there.
8-yard line.
Some more Giants tweets. All right.
Darius Slayton says,
Blake
bruh.
Martinez with a bunch of dots.
Blake Martinez with a bunch of dots.
Well,
Julian Love with the
we've seen strange endings
kind of face.
to games before, but if somehow Sudfeld were to take him down,
like I said, real talk. If I'm the Giants, I'm circling every single game. I play Philadelphia, and I'm gonna make sure they earn every single second of it. Philadelphia Eagles.
We'll dump off here. Ward's going to try to get out of bounds, and he does at the
Ward
14-yard line.
Got the reception.
And now defensively,
out of bounds.
your job is to do everything you can.
Second
to
and
tackle
4
these
at the
guys
14.
inbounds. So they're bringing pressure there, and you don't have to worry about the receiver cutting back, because if he cuts back here, then the clock's going to run out on him. So anything where the tackle's made in the middle of the field is a win.
Washington is out of timeouts.
Start guarding those boundaries.
I'm sorry, Philadelphia is out of timeouts. Washington has one. Ertz in motion. Sudfeld.
Man rush.
Sudfeld threw it out of bounds, making it third down and 4. 44 seconds left. Still at the 14-yard line.
Boy, the air really went out of this crowd, didn't it?
Dishonor to their city.
Oh,
absolutely, just me. That is hashtag facts.
Whoever would have thought. There it is. A lot of traffic on the way out of here tonight. Beautiful. Look at that.
All right, third down
That's
and
where we
4.
were in 2020. At least
Out the shotgun.
turned the page.
Sudfeld.
On the calendar. Third down and 4.
180. What's that?
Sudfeld
throws. And it was almost intercepted. Bringing up fourth down and 4.
Hal, I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done what Philadelphia did. I just simply could not have done it. You've got men out there that are fighting their guts out, trying to win the game, and I'm not saying, not blaming anybody. I personally could not have done what they did.
I agreed under the circumstances. Absolutely. They're getting blown out. Yeah. And I mean, we mentioned yesterday. Doug said
yeah, if they were getting blown out, that's a different ball game.
But in this
it's a one-touchdown game.
Come on. Fourth down.
Sudfeld.
And Sudfeld
picks up the first down.
The clock will keep on running.
And it's down at the 26.
Got to come up and spike it. Get him set.
19 seconds.
Now. Let it fly. Say a prayer. And that'll be juggled and not caught.
And it looks like it's incomplete. Second down and 10.
So much
11 seconds left.
Guys want to win the game. You know, Hurts had a pretty
Diego,
good night.
I have no idea.
That great.
Like, it is the $1 million mystery.
Clearly a guy that, you know.
That's why I said I'm firing Doug Peterson. I'm firing every single coaching staff. If I'm the commissioner, I'm talking to the owner. You got one chance to give me an answer, and if it's not what it's supposed to be, then you give me the 6th overall pick. And there would just be no 6th overall pick.
6 seconds. They win this game. I'm brushing off a line I haven't used in 41 years.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear
Or you know
this.
what? You know what? Add insult to injury to the Eagles. Give that 6th overall pick to the New York Giants.
Not wait to hear this.
Man.
They can't give me an answer. If I'm the commissioner, their 6th round draft pick goes to the Giants.
3rd and 10.
Ricky Trace, 75.
Over the middle.
Sudfeld got it complete. And that's triple zeros.
The game should have ended right there.
Right there.
And the Washington Redskins, Ron Rivera, wow.
And Washington
Sorry.
is going to head home to host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Well,
and Washington is your 2020 NFC East champion.
7. And this is a team that started out the season it was so grim at the beginning of the year.
Like, I'm all about sportsmanship and things like that. You dishonored every single player that is wearing green and black. You know, like, even as men, you don't do that. It's a 1 touchdown game. But like I was going for, the Washington football team, they did their job and they took care of business, beating the Philadelphia Eagles 20-14. Hey, appreciate that number change. But man, hey, this offseason is going to be wild. So get your popcorn ready. As T.O. would say, get your popcorn ready. And it's going to be a good offseason. I see where coaches get fired. Tomorrow is Black Monday. So, yeah, we're going to have some fun on Black Monday. But with that being said, man, what a game. Donovan, I have no idea. Like, that is a $1 million mystery. What thought process went through Doug Peterson's head? Like, that right there is the $1 million question. No, they call it Black Monday because it's people get fired. So people are like, it's like the Grim Reaper dressed in all black. They get the hacksaw pulled on them. But with that being said, I love you all. Appreciate the 631 in the building. Shout out to the 10,500 subscribers. Love you all. Appreciate everyone who's came out. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribed. Just hung out. You know, all that. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. With that being said, stay safe. Wash your hands. Continue to practice social distancing. I will see you tomorrow. Stay tuned. 6:30. I will be live. Hopefully, depending on if my guest gets back to me. And if he gets back to me that says we're on, I'll be live at 6:30 tomorrow with a special guest. And you don't want to miss the football player I'll have on. But with that being said, stay safe. Have a nice day. This is Trucks Sports Talk, and I'm out. Peace. Hey, shout out to King Camaro with the $5 super chat. Says, congrats on winning the East. Hold on, you guys. All right. But I appreciate you, King Camaro. Appreciate everyone who came out and donated, subscribed, and all that. Have a nice day. This is Trucks and Sports Talk, and I'm out. Peace.